have to go live, yeah.
Did they radically change how streams work since the last
I
season?
think so. I mean, they made it so automated that I don't even know if we legit started.
They did make us all update our computers as well, so that was
The AI go live feature is here. We're live. Hello, everybody. Let's talk about some seasonal anime for the spring 2026 calendar year.
Yeah, surprisingly, this is a very varied and really good season.
It's kind of stacked for rom-coms, it seems, but rom-com heavy is never a bad way to lean. It's way better than like isekai heavy. Like I'll take the rom-com slap every day over that.
Well, we already know the big show everyone is talking about, and it's the Witch Hat, of course.
It says Soviet winter prison was here, and
about, like, I don't feel like I've seen that many people gushing about Italia. Are you mistaking me not shutting up about it for, a crowd?
Did you say Italia?
The echoing.
Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier.
Oh, is that... I don't... Alex, it sounds like you're saying Hetalia, the weird
yeah
personification country show. I actually don't know how to pronounce that word.
Atelier. Atelier.
Yeah,
There's an R at the end.
No, I've been calling it Witch Hat.
I think Witch Hat's just a superior name. Do Japanese people just know what an Atelier is? Because I'd never heard of that word before, and I don't think anyone uses it.
Okay,
Anyway,
I need to look this up. Is Italia a real word? That's
No.
how dumb we all are.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm hearing like everyone doubled.
Winter, you can't be watching the live stream when you're
designer.
in the live stream. You're just gonna hear echoing. Close it.
That seems
Winter, close it.
This is so professional. Anyway, Alex, an Atelier is a
what the
workshop or studio.
Italia's a real word. It's
Yes.
used properly too.
It's a studio used by an artist or designer, which is fitting given the magic system.
Hello, Daisy.
Yes, I'm also reading
Calliope,
the
Calliope.
AI bot description.
Calliope, do you know anything about this first show? I Want to End This Love Game.
I do not. I watched I watched
It
the
looks like
first.
something you would watch.
I watched the first episode condensed into 2 minutes, and I'm like, I think it falls into my category of this is unacceptable rom-com anymore, which is generic, and it mostly plays on nerves. Everything is like a nervous reaction. Like he's afraid to touch a girl, and the girl's afraid to touch him, and it's like, I'm over this. This is too immature.
I mean, I'm over that kind of too, actually.
Let me check. I got
Honestly,
a
yeah,
couple
reading
minutes
the
into first
premise, it
episode.
sounds like it would get boring. It would get tired really fast.
Yeah, it
Like,
seemed
Is it not diet Love is War?
it's super diet Love is War, like zero sugar.
Oh, well, okay. Love is War actually gives us some spice, so.
But I mean, like, is the
Talking
show
about
really,
sugar,
like,
darling.
No, I mean, like, is the show about them like trying to get the other one to confess, or is it more just like an average rom-com? Like, how Love is War is it?
It's more or less like Love is War, more like probably like gaslight harder your affection.
I got 1 minute and 13 seconds of the show, so I think that says enough.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn people up.
I remember,
apparently.
I remember the first episode and all the 1 minute I watched. The main guy's like, me and my best friend have this game, the love game where we confess to each other, but it's not real or some shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is getting
And they're just trying to embarrass each other. I don't know. I feel like for that to work, they would have to be really well-written characters, but it sounds pretty generic.
Like, we're not even, like, doing the will they, won't they dance.
It's until they want they, right?
So no one here has watched it, so let's just skip it.
Yeah, well, we've given it too much attention. We've given it too much attention.
Is the misunderstanding.
Oh God, no! We love misunderstandings, don't we?
So I think building an entire story around it, is just a good idea.
It's
Although,
a misunderstanding
reading
around
the
it.
comments, people seem to like the
No.
manga, so like maybe it gets good later. Maybe it's better than its premise, but no.
I don't know, maybe it's just
I don't
better
know.
in the
I don't know.
different
Anyways,
medium altogether. Anyway, Akane
let's
Banashi.
All right, this is the
Akane
goat.
Banashi.
This is my goat. This is everything I want in a story, because I'm always like a huge fan of Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. That's like number
Yeah,
one.
this
like,
is
a
the
top.
entire plot of the show, right?
That's like a top tier
It's
show,
like-
and like Rakugo
Yeah.
shows never disappoint. There's like
It's Rakugo, yeah.
to make a story about stories, you have to be a kind of a good storyteller, and I feel like that's the nature.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, I absolutely love that. Where it's like you need a story about stories,
I
and
think
it's
that
like,
should be
that's
have
so
the actress
fucking hard.
write a
but I'm like,
story
it's
about
so
stories
good.
that's good. You need to be a good storyteller.
Well, yeah, no, that's
Sure,
why
and
I
it-
like have
Yes,
my like
and
chronological.
Calliope, were you familiar at all with Akane Banashi before the anime, or?
I did hear people talk about the manga, and they all seemed very excited about like this promising new Jump series, and it seems like
Yes.
this show's delivered. It's everything it set out to be. So,
Mhm.
and it's not
Yeah, it wasn't the biggest thing.
for
before
good
it had the
for
anime.
understandable
But
reasons.
everyone who read it loved it, so it had a
Yeah.
lot.
This
It just seemed like the source material was really strong,
yeah.
and the studio
And-
gave it a lot of love.
Of the openings that I've seen and remembered, I think it's the best opening of the season.
Agreed. This one is really, really good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, if you need
it's
convincing-
Catchy. The
pretty good.
visuals are gorgeous. It conveys the mood and like what the show is.
Unlike Witch Hat's shit opening. Like, I adore everything about Witch Hat Atelier. I think it's just something I have no memory of the opening.
We can talk about that opening later.
Yeah, so I think like the reason this isn't like huge is because it's the nature of Rakugo's like very
Yeah,
it's
niche.
a niche.
Oh yeah, it's a niche.
Like this is no Kaburachi, but like the quality is up there. Like there's that much care put into the story that's being told, and
Like,
And a really
to your
fun
till you got halfway
protagonist
through the
too.
description, I thought Rakunu was the Japanese chess.
No, Alex, you know it's
Oh,
the
no.
comedian show.
So different.
I
It's
know,
about chess.
but I'm saying, like, you have to get halfway through for it to connect. Like, oh, it's that one, not the other thing. Like, yeah.
Anyway, I do wish that her dad was more present after episode 1 because her dad is really hot. But that's the only criticism I would give the show.
fair. I mean, this is another equal fan service
I
show.
agree.
It seems.
We should decide
I
to
can
have
understand
entirely by
that
tracks.
reasoning.
I think this is the only.
We just need more tired men, you know. Her dad is extremely.
Unironically, yes. My takeaway after playing Metal Gear Solid 4 was holy shit. We need more like old people, big characters in action stories.
I'm like,
And,
you
like,
know,
we need
literally,
more pathetic, like pretty
our
boys
group
also
right now
too.
is they them. So it's like,
I'm so understood. Nice person. Any last comments about Akane Banashi? Honey, you actually saw it too.
yes, I did actually watch this. No, I liked it. I liked the Rakugo like showdowns. I thought that was fun. I think this is a super fun show in general. I'm like, yeah, like it was really just fun.
Yeah, and I gotta agree with Andre. The dad in episode 1 was by far like the best episode yet. So I'm hoping to see more like emotional stakes like that eventually. But we have like her like doing her early rookie training, so I don't imagine
like,
the
this
stakes
is
are gonna
a
be
training
too high.
plan.
The show. Yeah, this is the
Because
start of
there's
the
only
show.
like 5 episodes out currently.
Okay, how do you do like a training arc for stand up? Like, I'm sure it's possible. like,
Well, you watch the show and find out.
It's a very specific like thing, actually.
Stand up's not that easy. I mean, you got to get over the nerves, and you got like what she's
Yeah,
learning is that you have to
the nerves.
speak to the
Also,
audience. You have to
Rakugo
measure.
Yeah,
it.
she learns
itself
patience, understanding her
like, a
audience, hard work.
specific thing.
Just like we
Well,
don't
someone
understand
else
our
asked me.
chat because no one's chatting and they're all saying bye. So we gotta learn a few things or two from Rakugo.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm like,
if you're a
you
streamer
need to,
here,
like learn
go
to,
rock-
like,
watch
measure what
Rakugo.
the
People
are
audience
watching
wants.
us? Cool.
we had in pluperfect tense. We had people watching us.
We're doing this more for ourselves, who cares?
Yeah.
We're doing this
But
to
I
farm.
think it's ironic. I think it's
yeah,
ironic. I just thought I'd get it across. Did anyone watch this show? Let's see.
Show.
100 scenes of Awajama?
It looks like it
No.
would be something else, but it's not.
Oh, it's by Madhouse. I don't know. Musical training camp. I don't know anything about this show.
We did not watch Musical Training Show. Yeah.
How do I make Mao on my end give the English titles?
The English titles are, for some reason, the English titles are in gray, smaller text underneath the blue Japanese text.
Okay.
Titles.
I mean, I don't know if we
Oh.
want to talk about
So it's
this
designed for you
rom-com.
not to see them, Alex. Unfortunately.
I mean, I guess if you know the look for it, but like, okay.
Right. Sorry, Calliope, you were saying?
Did anyone watch this rom-com? I became friends with the second cutest girl in class.
Oh,
I
I
did
did not like
I
that
did
title.
actually mean
I
to
do not
read-
like the title
I actually
either.
did meant to watch that. Like,
I
the title
haven't-
kind of
I-
disinterested me.
I thought it was gonna get a dub,
But no.
and it's not. But it's been on my list to check out, because I've been informed that it's a dress up darling like.
Oh,
Uh,
where their dynamic is actually really cute, and you enjoy the characters.
Yeah, no, and just that darling, it's actually pretty like affectionate and.
no, that's the
actually-
extent of my understanding of the show.
Okay.
My entire desire to watch it was hearing it's like dress up darling.
All right, that's
okay.
all we needed.
Yep.
to
So
That's good enough.
we're judging the book by its cover because the title is bad. Like, I'm sorry, that just sounds so shuck and
So, according to Alex, let's just watch Dress Up Darling, the better show. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
By the way, I'm
just
not
watch
saying,
Dress Up Darling instead.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying dress up darling like derogatorily. Like,
no,
obviously, like it doesn't have a copyright on the idea, but like you're going to compare everything to like the most famous example of the idea.
where it's like a somewhat boring but sweet boy with the peppy manic pixie girl in his class, but they're actually cute together. Is that it?
Let's be fair. In Dress Up Darling, the boy's the manic pixie character.
Okay, no,
Yes, it is.
Alex isn't even lying about that. So I'm like, that is true. Yeah.
If you actually look at the writing, he's way more of a wish fulfillment character for the straight women watching than Kojo is for the straight guys watching.
Yeah. Okay. No. But this is not a Dress Up
Anyway.
Darling podcast. Like.
Anyway.
I just
I
wanted to
don't
say,
recognize-
Diamond No Ace is finally back. It's been like 10 years. We got the best boys back in town to play some baseball. That's it. That's all I wanted to say because there's not much else to say. It's just they play ball. The anime.
And then there's Dr. Stone's Science Future. Alex, why is it called Science Future Part 3?
Part 3.
Is this the third season of the show total, or is it this? So what's that about?
I have no idea. I think it was because when he started doing this naming scheme, it was around the time, if I remember correctly, Attack on Titan had the final session.
Final season Part 2.
It was around the time that was coming out, and I think like studios were like, I'm gonna try that. But like it made no sense because like if I remember correctly, like chapter 2 is like 3 parts, and 3 has like 2. It's meaningless. It's just we are naming
to get attention.
of a suit. There's no
The final season of Attack on Titan was insane. Like that was crazy. Like,
Thank you for becoming a
the
mass
last season,
murderer for our sake.
yeah, he became a mass murderer for our sake.
No,
Oh
we're just
my
talking about
fucking
that was I don't know anything about Dr. Stone. I was just asking
I
Alex
think it's
why the naming
great
convention
this
is weird.
season that I like Dr. Stone, and I've not made time to keep up with it over like other stuff.
Oh, wow.
Right, let's move on.
Wow, we're already there.
Yeah.
We're already gonna talk about. Go for it,
Ganbare.
Nakamura.
Ganbare Nakamura-kun.
Yes,
So,
okay. Actually, I can
Yeah,
talk
you
about
weren't
the show.
fond of it, Alex.
promise
'Cause-
not, I won't be. I won't be assassinated after giving my opinion. I will be.
Yeah,
executed from the party.
I vibe with it. That's fine. You thought it was really generic.
Yeah. I had really high hopes because I've been hearing so much like buzz around the show, and like you guys for a bit had your avatar, so I'm like, oh, this must be like some great new rom-com. It was the most boring shit ever. Like literally, take this plot, okay, and in your head, just replace either one, doesn't matter, with a girl. And see in your head like running through the whole thing of fucking like nothing it is. I don't think like taking a paint by numbers thing, and then replacing one of the colors with a different one, changes the end product that much.
Well, the thing is, you only watched the first episode too.
True.
No,
But I would not give it a second one after that.
yeah, that's fine. I didn't vibe with it. Well, I guess when you describe it in that sense, it doesn't sound very good. But I think in practice, it's got several factors coming together. Well, first off, you watched the dub. I don't know if the dub is even good, but the Japanese cast is great. The voice actor for Nakamura has done like several other BL protagonists. He's a Yoshiki in Summer Hikaru died, and he's a Langa in Skate Infinity, and he's also someone in some other show, other BL. I don't know, but yeah, the voice cast is good. The art style, I love the 80s look. That's the one thing everyone talks about specifically, because that's the thing that grabs your attention. Also, the EDs are stellar. Each ED is a Japanese song from the 80s, a different one, and the visuals are different for each ED too. So it kind of does the Chainsaw Man thing, but they're not as elaborately animated because the studio isn't abusing its animators like Mappa. What else? Well, as they introduce more of the cast, it gets more interesting because with the first 2 episodes, it is pretty focused on just Nakamura obsessing over Hirose.
Okay, give me a pitch. Like, if you're going to pitch this, what interesting elements come up?
Alex, I don't know. You watch it to watch the characters interact and be cute.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, then you won't like it.
This is not trying to be cutting edge. This is not trying to like move the pendulum.
It's like they're gay.
I found the
don't
characters.
understand.
Like, none of the characters grabbed me.
This is like they're not gay.
The funny thing is, the reason
No,
Alex
I'm
doesn't
saying
like
they
it
are
is the
gay,
reason
they
I
are
do
gay.
like it.
No, because
Novelty's not enough.
No, because they do interesting thing with the other characters. In episode 3, they introduce the Nakamura. They're in art class, and Nakamura sees a girl draw Hirose because Hirose models for them, and he loves the way she drew him, so he asks for the art, but she mistakes him as him having a crush on her, and it's a whole thing. And like in episode 4, Hirose's friend pretends to date Hirose to make a girl like him because the girl is a Fujoshi. I don't know. You just have to watch it.
It's based off a manga from
There's
the
a
80s.
lot.
No, it's based on a manga from the mid 2010s. It's just that the art style is heavily 80s.
Okay,
It's
that
like
really
heavily-
I
confused
guess the
me.
second question also
That
goes
really
to
confused me, Andre.
Does he have any like plot points or developed points that like wouldn't make sense if he wasn't gay?
Alex, you're.
Are you kidding me,
like
Alex?
the
If you,
forest
that's obviously in the show. Like, there's some.
I thought that would be interesting. That's what I was
No,
hoping for going in.
it's subtle, but it's like he felt called out by the class for finding his like BL manga and like getting singled out. Like, there's some level of like difference between just a heteronormative romance where it's like not as much going on.
Yeah,
no,
if you just made
there's a
Hirose a
huge
girl,
difference.
it wouldn't make it wouldn't make not much sense.
I feel like
Yeah.
first episode at least works.
You'd be
It's
confused,
just
Alex.
there's a different factor I didn't even mention. Because the source material is only like 2 volumes, it's pretty short. We actually don't know how the anime is gonna be going forward. We're like halfway through the show currently, and they kind of reached the big emotional climax moment in the manga, so we don't know what the show staff is going to do. If they're just gonna write a whole different ending.
I vote for Wacky Adventures with the new couple.
And they have.
Well, one of the previews.
I miss
I did see
anime
him.
original
I did
bullshit.
see Nakamura get crucified by the occult club. So clearly they're going to be wacky with it.
I wish they were more wacky beforehand.
Well, okay.
Anyway.
Well, you didn't see the punks in the photography club attack Hirose and then get scared off by Nakamura
No,
as
that was
Nakamura
crazy.
does a Samara from the ring.
Let's
This
go to
opening
the
episode should have given a better
please.
myth.
That's fair. That's fair.
Has
Yeah.
anyone watched
Looking
the
back,
show?
I don't think episodes 1 and 2 are that strong actually. Aside from like the cockroach scene, that was great.
It is interesting how like we get all these sequences of him imagining he's talking to Hirose, and by the time we get to episode 3, he's like spoken 2 sentences to Hirose, and we watched like 3 episodes of the show. It's actually kind of like, wow, this is like real. This is the most realistic thing about this romance is that like he spoke 3 episodes to his crush, or 3 sentences, I mean, in the span of 40 minutes.
Can you imagine doing that? It's so terrifying. Oh my
This
God.
first episode would not inspire me to follow through with the 3-episode rule.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is Ghost Concert? Any of you watch this? I didn't know this existed before now.
Yes, we're not talking
I
about
don't know
it.
anything about the show.
How about
It sounds like you know about it and haven't.
I didn't watch that. Yeah, sorry.
What about Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus?
does it have a dub, Alex?
No?
No.
Well, it's
We can
about
still talk
it's
about
about college students, so that's infinitely more interesting.
wow.
Already.
it. Yeah. It's
I'm already a little
Time
bit
travel?
more interested.
Excuse me, time travel,
Time travel.
light novel, school of time travel. Okay.
This isn't like a show I've been avoiding. Just been like, you know those things where you're like, I'll check it out. If I need something, like it's not like I'm avoiding, but it's also not, a priority.
No, it's not a priority like the barbarian anime.
I so wish I discovered that earlier. I wish I saw all of it so I could talk for like hours about this show.
Anyway,
It's such an interesting mess.
I kind of wish I did watch the Barbarian show so we could talk about it because this does sound really interesting. But okay,
It's,
how about
it's not a good show, but it might be one of the most engaging experiences I've had this season.
That's fair. Anyway, Aaron the Southpaw. Have any of you seen this?
The most confusing title in the world, I think.
No, I have not seen.
The first thought
didn't
I
know what
have.
Southpaw meant. I thought he was a dog boy, and I was disappointed when he wasn't. And Aaron isn't even his name. His name is Koichi. Aaron is the girl he has a crush on, and she just happens to be a left-handed artist.
And the first thing that goes through my head is like, is this like the Attack on Titan spinoff too? That's also what my head's going to. I don't know. I think this title just like
I need to be more ambitious to do
this
that.
title just latches on like it can't escape my psyche, but I'm not gonna watch it. So
Yeah, I don't know. It might be a sweet romance, but it just sounds like Diet Green Yuri. Although I guess the girl in Green Yuri was a musician, not a graffiti artist, but still.
no, that's the
I'm
second
like,
season.
Andre, I like know what to do to like F you up. So I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
This show stalked my radar. I was unaware.
What about this next one? The most heretical last boss queen from villainous to...
It's
my
a season 2, so let's just
What the fuck
let's
is
just
this?
skip it.
It's a season...
season
I can't even see the title.
The title's too long.
No, we literally can't even see
The
the
title's
full
too
title.
long, and it says
The
season
most
2 at the
heretical
end.
I
last
dropped
boss
around
queen
the
from
time.
villainous to savior season 2. Okay. Light novel.
What the fuck? Okay, no. All right, let's talk about this. Go on. All right,
Awful
explain
Season
anime.
yourself.
one,
Go
I
ahead.
Aaron's
dropped
just the
around the
beast
point that
titan.
a crucial plot point was that for Beyonce also being her adopted brother she was raised with.
Wait.
Ugh. Okay, no, skip. Alex, tell us about the warrior princess and the barbaric king.
I feel like we should go back to this at the end. It will be such a wild tone thing I don't think we can get back.
Okay.
Which thing was for that?
Yeah, I guess this
Put a
anime will
pin
take
in
us
that.
too off the rails, so
You
we'll
cannot
postpone
understand
it.
a
Yeah,
single
no,
thing
this is
I
like
said.
it's a Pandora's box of a fucking
Oh.
show.
Okay, put a pin in that. Do any of
Okay.
you care about Fist of the North Star? Or have
I
seen
don't.
this?
Yeah, it's fine.
I do not, and if a Fists of the North Star fans are giving it a 6 on Mal, it probably isn't amazing.
I don't care.
Okay,
Okay.
let's...
Ascendance of a Bookworm. I think this is like a third or second season.
It's like
Oh, this one I can talk about though. Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
But you're a leftist. You understand why I hate this.
I don't know anything about this. I just know
Okay,
the
I'll
name.
explain, okay?
vaguely.
Oh my god, Alex, you're being so extra. Please stop.
You have 2
No,
minutes.
let me
Alex.
explain. Okay.
Yeah.
I watched seasons 1 through 4.
Right.
But season 4 is in the direction of her becoming a massive fucking class traitor to join the nobility. Which normally, like, if this was a normal fantasy show, I'd be fine with it. But I can't stand because she's a reincarnation of someone, like, not just from the modern world, but rather educated from the modern world. And this doesn't, like, affect her opinion of the feudal society at all. Like, I fucking
Well,
hate
like,
this
is she in
character.
a position to enact political change? Like, what does she do in the fantasy
Oh, but
world?
we have her inner monologue. Like,
No, but
if
like,
she wasn't church,
what does she do? Like, is
Andre,
she,
What
is
is
she
she?
a
What is
her
her
magic?
goal
position?
I don't know anything
her-
about this show. What does
okay,
she
so
do?
the show. Okay, so let me explain the show. So there's a librarian, and she dies in Japan. Some books collapse on her. Okay, and
Right.
then she finds herself waking up in the body of a little girl who just passed away. That her soul got shoved into. And this isn't like other isekai where like they emerge and have the same memories. This is just she replaced that girl. Okay.
Hmm.
And she then has to like proceed to not get herself killed by looking like an alien to her parents. But also upon discovering that she's in a medieval shithole, trying to use her modern knowledge to speed up the production of the printing press and mass literacy, so she gets some fucking books to read.
Oh, it doesn't sound that bad actually.
It's actually
There's a reason I got to 1 to 4, and I hated this season 4 ending.
This is
But I'm
actually
like,
the
I'm
same
in this
flaw
far.
as Doctor Stone, and in the sense as our commenter Awful Anime point out, it's like progression fantasy to capitalist propaganda pipeline. And it's like
No!
by
This
inch,
would be better as a cap. I would prefer if this was a capitalist propaganda.
you think it's worse than that? How can it be worse
No,
than
because
that?
it leads to capitalist propaganda. You
Hold
have
on.
a worldview.
Worst
You're not
thing
She
I've
was
ever
brought.
heard.
She was brought into this world to advance the relations of production and enact a bourgeois revolution. Clearly, that is. But instead, she became a feudal lord. So it's a. It's a tragedy,
Yeah, I guess she
guess.
didn't even aspire to be the liberal
but
progressive.
I'm like,
She's like,
right,
I'm a noble,
yeah,
good
no,
enough.
that's
We're here. My
not what
family's all
happened
safe.
at all.
She has leverage by being like very magical, but like not
No.
Like,
No, that's
she
not
can't
how
do
it
it,
works, Alex.
Alright.
let me finish. I'm like, but like with the knowledge she's introducing, she could like I don't know, not release it in a way that benefits like the nobility. Like she could do stuff like with how much she's changing society, like the introduction of algebra, and some other shit. Not in a way that just reproduces
Alex,
the current
I
stuff.
literally teach math.
Okay.
Like-
Anyway, it's enough about this.
It's
show.
also funny that the opening had AI caught. Like people start pointing out, hey, all the backgrounds are AI generated, and they had to
in the
redo
Bookworm
it.
show, or
Yeah,
this
the
next one?
Bookworm show.
Huh.
Yeah, they had
Good,
to-
it's deserved. Fuck season 5. But I will continue to hate watch it until the show ends.
Okay.
Beyond Twilight. Do any of you know about this one?
Which
What's
one?
that? I think we're.
Beyond Twilight.
I think. Where are we?
No,
Jeff
and I'm
Newell
gonna
show.
get up. To
And no
rebuild
one's
my
watching
basketball.
this. I don't know what this is.
Wait, what
Yeah, I
is
don't know.
this? No, I can't even
We got to
see
skip
it.
over some other stuff. I don't know if anyone watched in a
no.
hentai
You know
show.
this? Farming Life.
Okay.
Vending Machine season 3.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize there was a season
He
2.
did not also realize there was.
There needs to
season
be
of
a vending
machine.
machine for vending machine anime. Just, it comes right out.
I mean, I
I'm
did,
very aware
to
of
briefly
the
to just
two.
briefly comment on this. I did watch the first season of the Vending Machine show. It was like, I don't know, it wasn't very. It clearly wasn't their highest priority in terms of like animation, but it was like, I don't know. I guess the source material is it is a good sense of humor. I guess I liked when he, I don't know, turned into a condom
I have a
dispenser.
funny story about the source material. I was watching a live stream that was reading like a bunch of slop to make fun of it, and when they
Mhm.
got to this show, they're like, "Holy shit! It's actually like a thing we're liking." It's like it's well written, it's clever. It was like surprised them all. I think it was.
Yeah, there's some surprising thought put into the Vending Machine show, but I don't really have anything to say
think,
because I didn't watch season
it
2
was
or
a
3.
stream by the Something Witty people, if I remember correctly.
All right.
I also remember that during the stream, there was a book so old that I had to explain what Amazon.com was.
Anyway. Oh, Alex, you talked about this one earlier. An observation log of my fiance who calls herself. Is this the isekai you were talking about earlier?
Yes. I really like this show. It's doing some interesting things. I love the premise. I've been waiting for this premise for a long time. I wish I got this premise like in a non-comedy.
Yeah, yes,
I'll
because
take what I
it
can
is
get.
because I think you told us it is in isekai where she gets sent into one of her favorite games and
Yeah,
she
it's the
knows the
normal
entire
isekai
plot.
setup, but
Yeah.
unlike a normal isekai, she just is open about this and explains the shit, and then proceeds to like logically give evidence for all of her statements
Okay, no,
in a
so
way that
she's
can't be
not.
ignored.
It's not like Ray Taylor. She's not like keeping things like her knowledge subtle and just
Her
playing along.
Oh, her introduction to her fiance is explaining that this entire world is from her favorite video game, and because of that, she knows that she needs to be the good villainess and evil enough to make sure that he gets with his future bride, uh,
Mm.
and then makes a bunch of predictions that like he dismisses and all come true. Um, and proceeds to like realize she has like even if he's like I have no fucking idea what this video game thing is like I can't ignore everything she says is right, and she clearly has like way more knowledge than like it can be explained by anything rational.
Mm.
So like
Right,
So,
so
like,
let's continue.
all right. Well, I was actually just really quickly going to
it's a
ask.
fun comedy with
What?
the premise. I'm still waiting for a show
Well,
with
is
the
it?
character having existential breakdown upon realizing that their entire reality was based off of, like a book and some other one.
Well, I was just going to ask: are the characters themselves like pretty charming, or is it more the premise that they're in that carries it? Like is she an
Well,
enjoyable
the main two
protagonist? Is her?
characters are the main two characters are charming, and like the others like have been fine, but not
Mhm.
enough screen time to like really exist beyond like their utility for the scene.
Mm.
Uh, but it
Okay.
seems that in the third episode, which I began today, we're having a time skip and entering a school.
Oh.
So they should
Oh.
now be other age similar characters around for them to interact with other than
Okay. I guess it's just too early for you to tell. All right.
I think let's just
Kusanoki's
talk
Garden
about.
of Gods. Any of you know this?
No, I think we might just have to go to Kamina Botan.
Rent a Girlfriend season
Check about
5? What?
No,
No, not that. It's
I
the
haven't
college one.
confirmed.
There was a
the
4?
drunken show. Let's talk about the.
Now I have a question. Has the boner pool scene been animated yet? I know it's within this season
No.
block.
We're talking about
Alex,
Brandon girlfriend
Stop,
now.
stop, stop.
What?
I didn't know this one got past. Whatever. I shouldn't be surprised.
That single panel is like the most notable thing about the show at this point. I feel it's important to mention.
Wait,
is
Can we
how
not
long
talk
it-
about
Can we
Kazuya's dick
not?
on stream, please?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
I
talking
take it I
about.
haven't seen
Botan
colored versions
Calliope-
of
Blossoms
Blossoms.
when drunk.
How far down did you scroll?
What do you mean? I didn't scroll down at all.
Is-
It's one
Also, for anyone
one
watching
below
Brandon
the last
Girlfriend,
show we talked about.
I've had it confirmed to me
Botan
that there
Kamina
will be
fully
no
blossoms when
progression
drunk.
until the main character gets the same haircut as the author, and then he's suddenly
all right. Anyway,
This is that.
sorry. I got disoriented because I was just so appalled that Rent a Girlfriend is on here. Yes, the Botan Kamina, Fully Blossoms When Drunk. This is the drunk college girl show. Have you seen it, Alex?
Yeah.
At all? Or no?
No, I was pitched it, and I'm like, nah.
This
Okay,
this
let's
show
talk
I'm
about it,
conflicted.
then.
I'm very torn because I love your
But
anime.
I did watch the
Okay,
opening
Calliope,
earlier,
all right.
and the opening suggests a completely different vibe than I had in my
We
head.
can let Calliope lead the discussion on this one because he has more to say than just me and Winter.
Okay, Winter and Andre
Please go
can
ahead,
gush
Clyde.
about how like beautiful the show is because it has like a unique anime art style every episode, and I'm sure like the character interactions are very pleasant and wholesome. But I have some dark stories to tell today to convince you otherwise. But my base level, like why I'm a hater, is simple. I like the premise of the characters, and their cute
Right.
interactions, but I just hate alcohol. Like, so I
Oh.
don't think I can. I don't think I can watch the show, like, out of principle. Like, I'm just gonna go watch like Eurocamp or something instead, something chill. And that show has alcohol too, but it's not like the focus. Like, as soon as you put it center stage, then I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
that.
it's a little
How many
problematic.
episodes did you watch, Calliope?
0, and I'm gonna explain
Well, you
later.
did. Wait. You haven't seen this show?
No,
Um. Okay. Well, I'll let you finish talking.
I do like the art style. I'll definitely watch it eventually, but I think this show has some issues, and I'm not even addressing the drama yet because I feel like it'll kind of make you trip over the
Here's what I want
overview
to
of the
know
show.
after watching the opening. How art house is this show?
Not really. It's just pretty, like, in terms of like the storyboarding and directing, it's pretty conventional. It's just like very, very like warm, and with the like watercolor backgrounds, it's just like easy on the eyes. It's like just a if you take out the alcohol, it's a really cozy show about college girls hanging out. But the thing about the alcohol is that it is by episode 2, it is absurd how much alcohol exists in their world. It's actually it suspends your disbelief because every time they turn a corner, someone has alcohol somewhere. Like, oh, I brought some beer. Oh, we're at this store buying alcohol, and they're letting us sample things. Oh, we're at this festival, and there's this alcohol here. It's actually really distracting because like it's everywhere. It's like, how do these people function when they're drinking all the damn time? Like
You know what? I think
it's
knowing
actually
that,
really fucking funny because
I think the problem here is very simple. They should have did a Yu-Gi-Oh. I think instead of a boring real world, they should have made their own
I don't
world
think you
where all
understand
the lore
Yu-Gi-Oh,
revolves around
Alex.
alcohol.
I
no,
don't
yeah,
think you
it's not a
understand Yu-Gi-Oh,
dystopia. It's
Alex.
a
Well, if you're
regular.
gonna have this much alcohol and go all in,
No,
I want
Alex,
like
I don't think you understand Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like
No,
no, when I
fundamentally.
say doing a Yu-Gi-Oh, I mean like a thing where the entire world building revolves around one thing.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It's the real world. It's just
I know. I'm
there's
saying, like,
alcohol everywhere.
if you're gonna have this much alcohol, I wish they committed to the bit. Have a birdie wing.
Have you
where,
ever been in
the
Japan?
mafia settles stuff at all.
You have memes
Yeah,
in
but
Japan of
Alex, have
people, like, depressingly,
Oh my
they
God.
just fall asleep drunk on the street, and that's like
Yo,
circling over the
Alex,
internet
I
viral
am
right
No,
now.
that's the thing. It feels like pro alcohol propaganda almost because
Oh, it
they
probably
don't
is.
they don't get hangovers
Like,
from it.
has anyone checked the
Oh
funding
my
on this
God,
show? Has
the
anyone
games
checked
are
who's funding
terrible.
this project?
Anyway, no, we thought it was cozy, but you have drama to share?
Oh,
Calliope?
yes.
You can go ahead and tell us.
There
Or-
is. Okay, I think this all goes back to the original creators Pixiv account. Because, you know, you do your regular thing and you bookmark fan art that you enjoy. But sometimes maybe you could go too far with a bookmark. Sometimes if your fan or fans happen to be of a particular, like, are gay people and lesbians, and they support your work because it is identifying with them. But you bookmark, like, I'm filtering this because of YouTube censors, but when there's a guy forcing themselves on a girl and you bookmark that art, we can just not discuss anymore because it's pretty graphic art.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you
I
bookmark
have
that,
a
you
question.
kind of sabotage the goodwill with your audience.
Does this website have public bookmarks? How do people find its bookmarks?
On Pixiv,
if
there
I
are
had-
public bookmarks. It's like a sharing
I don't know,
feature.
if I had,
Here's a
I had a
question,
nickel for every creator that got in trouble because of their Pixiv history, I'd have
Here-
I have a good
question.
couple nickels actually.
Why doesn't he just do like the more intelligent thing? Have like the account.
We're not getting into the logistics of Pixiv.
But
Any
why does
last
he have
comments
like
on the
a
show?
throwaway account for
Oh,
this?
let's
Alex.
change our focus, Alex. Sorry.
So
I just think
from what
it's
Calliope has told us, the show seems like it has a lot going for it, but is actually much more flawed when we get past the surface.
That's the problem. Is I want to like this show because it is the like relaxed, chill. It's just the vibe and the art that makes you want to watch it.
I saw the show and I'm like, oh yeah,
But-
Calliope's watching this definitely.
But when alcohol is on every corner, something like morally I don't support, it's like and then the author's not likable. Like, I don't think it's worth like throwing his manga in the trash about the pics of bookmarks or whatever. But like when he's unapologetic about it, it's like I don't know. I don't know anymore. I mean, obviously, I always like sometimes separate the art from the artist because there's probably like a whole studio behind this by now. But like, it's also just alcohol front and center, and I'm like, like I have no problem if it's like just a side like tangent. Like in Eurocamp, they get drunk all the time, but it's like that's not the focus. The focus is camping, and you have people setting fires and like Brazilian campsites and like burning down whole forests, and it's like hilarious. But like, what's this show gonna encourage people to do? Just get drunk? It's not very inspiring.
It kind of glamorizes it because the whole premise is that this character acts a certain way and she acts differently when she's drunk, and that's like the alluring thing for the other main character. And it's like actually, it kind of you kind of read some like weird intentions from her when she's like always trying to get her friend drunk. It's like. Yeah, no.
I'm suspicious.
Yeah. The more I think about the show, the more I don't want to watch it, actually.
We're skipping over.
I don't care about their fucking bookmark history, but it doesn't sound like a very interesting show.
Yeah. At first glance, it seemed like it could be really good, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just stay away from it. All right. Mistress Kana is devilishly easy. Do any of you know this?
No.
I watched this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Any quick thoughts? All right.
It was fine. If you like this type of thing, go for it.
Well, what's the premise, really quick?
Okay, so there's a demon in hell, okay? And she's like, I love eating because her father's Beelzebub. And she's like, you know what? I'm tired of all the food here. Let's up it up a notch. I want to eat human souls. And obviously, the most tasty souls are both adult souls and virgin souls, nice and purity. So her plan is to go to a high school and cockblock everyone so she can eat their souls when they're ready.
That actually sounds kind of funny.
Yeah.
You heard of I had 100 girlfriends. How about I will eat 100 souls?
The show, okay? That wouldn't actually what the show's about. So she's like, that guy, his soul's ripe early. Let's invite him to a room and have a snack. Or basically, like, evil villain monologue gets interpreted as, like, asking him out in, like, a femdonish manner, and he's super into it, which he did not expect.
Like, the way you, like, initially described this show actually sounds so appealing, but now I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm like,
And now she's
no.
like, what the fuck do I do? Okay, I guess we're dating.
Okay, and she just wants to eat everyone, but she just...
Yeah, okay,
She's like,
right.
wow. She basically tried to intimidate this guy, but unfortunately, he's really in the femdom, so, like, it didn't work.
And you know what, Alex? I think we've heard enough. I think that's enough.
If the art was different, maybe I might try to see if the comedy is good, but I would probably skip this.
Skip. Okay.
What I'm saying is, like,
we're avoiding at all costs.
Your fetish, you can check it out.
Kill Blue. This looks like it fits the shonen tag, unlike the last show.
Oh, this is actually a shonen show.
Oh, hi, not Sakura. The black and white hair.
Wait, what show are we on?
Kill Blue. Or Kill Ow in Japanese. I don't know anything about this.
I don't know anything about this.
No, looks like generic shonen to my eyes.
When he wakes up... Oh, God. When he wakes up, the fearsome 39-year-old assassin has been transformed into a 13-year-old boy. And he's in high school. He's a former hitman. Okay. No, this sounds really boring.
We should not watch this.
Just watch... Yeah, no. Let's. I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited a little bit. Finally, to talk about a show in this list. The Ramparts of Ice.
Oh,
you skipped 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Ramparts of Ice. Yes, let's talk about that.
Wait, can I just take a moment for that show? How
What is
boring
that
of a
show?
person do you have to be to like inexplicably be turned to a high schooler, and your course of action is just to like keep your normal routines if nothing happened? Like what the fuck, man? I'm like,
Well, to be fair, we don't. You haven't seen the show, so we don't know
We
if he does
haven't
that. But
watched that
anyway,
show.
Ramparts of Ice.
I saw a clip of it.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't realize it was a clip of this show till seeing his hair, but
Anyway, Clappy, Ramparts of Ice.
So yeah,
Tell us.
this is by the same author of the show that just finished up last season, Polar Opposites, and it's this is a show that has a different tone. The main character is very guarded of her personal space. It doesn't interact with many people, and then we have like a people pleaser, Minato, the
Oh
main
yeah, I can't
male lead,
imagine that.
and
Right?
he always goes up to people, like tries to talk to them, like figure out like how to like break the surface and what their vulnerabilities are. Like he's a
okay.
real people pleaser. And
Okay, so
this,
he's a golden retriever and she's a cat, basically.
yeah, but it's all
Or
that
it's
personal
like-
dynamic.
Nick,
That's
Andre, and you, right? Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying.
this is by the same author as Polar Opposites that finished last season, and just like that show, like the characters' internal monologues and like everything is very like laid out. Like you can read a lot of thoughts, and it kind of lines up with like a relatable way that like we all process thoughts when it comes to relationships and stuff. So this has got a more serious tone
is
than
it
Polar
more
Opposites.
ground the earth than like the Disney romance of his show from last season?
Yeah, it's a little bit more down to earth than Polar Opposites because
By the way, I'm not saying that they sold the show. I'm just
So,
saying
so,
like
it's like
village.
so it's like a prestige high school anime focused on the characters, right?
yes, it's just a tiny bit angsty too. You know, it's not full angst, but just enough for.
So it's like an assassination classroom.
No,
Right?
it sounds like a really well made character work. Cool. I didn't know about this one. I'll note it down.
Yeah. I there's like
I'm
a
like,
dynamic
like
between four
assassination
friends,
classroom,
and
right?
it's a very tightly knit group, but like they all slowly get reintroduced to each other in high school. So I like the dynamic so far.
No, I like the design of the main girl. She has really fun bangs.
I think this was on the list of things I saw a dub episode pop up for, but didn't get around to checking.
The Penguin Show, Giant Penguin Man. I don't think we're talking about that.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
on
think
for
we're talking about
this.
the Penguin Warble Show. Okay.
Yeah,
The Classroom of a Black Cat and a Witch.
I'm
This
excited
looks
Liar
really boring.
Game has an adaptation, but I don't feel like this is going to be worth watching until a certain character in the smuggling arc shows up. Until that arc's like aired, I don't know if I want to watch this at all. Does anyone else feel similar?
The Classroom of the Black Witch looked like it had potential. I've been kind of like waiting to see if it gets any buzz or not. If it carries through with its threat to go down the all routes lead to doom bisexual harem route.
all right, let's just move on. Yeah,
Right,
let's just move on.
Okay.
And Liar Game, Clive, you said to wait until that gets further. I don't know anything
Yeah,
about Liar
yeah,
Game, though.
that's my assessment. Is
Okay,
the
neither.
first few episodes of Liar Game, like the first few arcs, are just psychological suspense type stuff. Like you got in debt and you need to like solve the puzzle to get out of it, and it's like a competitive social game. The first few arcs aren't like that. Like the deductive reasoning is just kind of setting it up what will be used in the future, and the main characters. But it's not really until like the third arc where they're trying to like smuggle things across like this security game that like this main antagonist is introduced in the manga, and that's like when things actually get interesting. Is like his role in the competitive like social games. So
All right, what are we
Okay.
talking about with?
I'll be honest,
Current
when I
shows.
saw Liar's Game list of new shows, I just assumed inexplicably that show from a while back, where like everyone gets asked a question every day, and the minority dies
Oh
inexplicably.
yeah, Fate of the Majority. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Fate of the Majority. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we've watched
don't know
that.
why. Like, I thought this was just a continuation of that, but that's what I had.
well, that had 2 seasons
Yeah,
actually.
they did that too. All right. Maho no Shimi Lilito Lily. Any of you recognize this?
No.
Oh, it's by Studio Pierrot, so it might be well animated, but I don't know anything about this. The Food Diary of Miss Maid.
I like cooking
Anything?
shows and I like maids, but I haven't watched this yet, so. But maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, maybe. I don't
It's just
know.
with all the shows that come out, so we just haven't seen a lot of these. Even splitting up the workload. Welcome to Demon School. This is a 4th season. Monster Eater.
That's a lot of seasons.
I guess a no.
Is this.
Okay, does anyone else have the relationship with the Welcome to Demon School? I remember liking it and enjoying watching with some friends, but that
I
kind of
haven't
fell apart.
watched.
And now there's like 1,000 episodes, and it's intimidating.
I've never heard of it.
I've
Welcome to Demon
never
School.
watched Welcome to Demon School. I've never heard of it. I don't
Monster
know what you're
Eater.
talking
Calliope, do you know this one at all?
It's
I know
got
this one,
a
actually.
3.9 stars. I'm curious, but I
Oh,
kind of don't.
oh.
I kind of don't think it's worth even investigating if it's that bad.
I think
Actually,
I
no,
watched
because if it was a
Monster Eater.
5 or a 4, probably not. But if a 3, there's probably like something notable about how bad it is.
I think I watched
but I'm not
that,
gonna.
actually.
I'm not gonna. I'm not
No,
gonna
I think I watched
even
that
try.
actually, but I'm like, yeah, it
All right,
was not.
now.
Yeah, let's talk about
The
that. Okay.
the
Yeah,
only
I can
person who
back up a moment.
recommends the
The
anime
Demon
out of
Show, I
everyone
imagine-
else.
Okay, if I can back up for 1 second, the Demon Show is good enough that I know people legitimately excited for its spin-off show where it's a timeline where he joins the Demon Mafia. So, like, I guess there's something to it if people are excited for a spin-off.
Okay.
I
Let's
feel
enough about
like
Welcome to
you
Demon
finished
School, Alex.
everything, Alex, but anyways,
All right, now.
yeah, Mal, let's talk
Adaptation
about
of
Mal.
Rumiko Takahashi's long-running manga. I don't know. It's competent. I like it, but it's like it doesn't really stand out like in terms of like
Yeah.
the premise because it's I don't know, it's killing yokai in feudal Japan. She kind of already did that with Inuyasha. But it also hasn't been going on for very long. It's only like 5 episodes out.
Yeah,
And,
there's
like,
only 4 or 5.
The main girl is still discovering her powers, so just wait and see. Really
What is she
stands out.
like a half of in this one?
No, I
remember
think
that was the game.
no, it's that she was in an
no,
accident with her
I think you'd be
parents when she was.
Inuyasha.
No, she was in. I'll explain it. She was in an accident with her parents when she was young, and she's like partly dead or partly cursed. So she has powers, and she can fight the yokai who try to kill her when she time travels.
Inuyasha himself is half demon, half human.
We're not talking about Inuyasha, darling.
I know,
We don't
no,
know.
but that's what Alex was talking about, and that's what Alex was like describing.
I was
I know. I was just going off of the information I got from Mother Basement's rundown.
We're basically
Yeah,
in a
enough.
season where we have demons in the what's it called? Demons in the shadow or something? The shadows.
Demons of the
Realm.
Shadow Realm.
Demons
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the Shadows by the author of Full Metal Alchemist. And
Full
now we
Metal
have Mao
Such
by
a
the
bizarrely non-generic show for possessing the most generic title I've ever heard.
Demons of the Shadow Realm.
But my point is that
It's
Mao
so-
is by the author of
It's the type of title you give a
Inuyasha.
fake show inside a TV show.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing with Mao, because it's a long-running manga, I just expect it to get really, really good a little later on. Because, like, so far they haven't fleshed out the main dynamic with her and with Nanako, the main character, and Mao, who was the titular character. Yeah, I'm just curious to see more of their dynamics. So far, it's been pretty plot-focused, and that's fine. But I don't know, just a little more.
It's
character
just
stuff would be
classic, like
nice.
Rumiko shonen. plot
Yeah, I know
beats.
that is a very classic Rumiko thing.
The thing is
yeah.
that like these are the classic like writing style for like a shonen serialization, and it's
Yeah.
like it's doing well, but it's also
Yeah, it just doesn't stand out in the season either.
I don't even think
the
like
other
it's
stuff
like
is-
made for like modern like okay, this is what I find most interesting about Mao is that the main characters doesn't have parents because they got caught up in that accident. So they're raised by her grandparents, and that's like kind of wholesome. But when you think about it, Rumiko's been writing manga for so long. She must be like in her 80s. I don't know how old she is, but she must be fucking old, is what I'm saying. And I like that they're aware of that, and that's why our main protagonist is raised by their grandparents. So anything she does that like might seem a bit like old fashioned is done because of that. And it's a nice way to like tie it together, I think. That like this isn't
Rumiko is
Oh,
68 years old,
absolutely.
and I'm pretty sure that Mao is
It cannot say
because the source material is pretty old. I'm pretty sure this manga is
Well, yeah,
started
no,
in the
it's
90s.
pretty old. Yeah, no,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah. The source material is like old, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sorry if
do
it sounds like
that
I'm
way
being
of-
negative about it. I like the show. It's just
No,
doesn't
Mao
stand
is
out
like
in the
really
season.
good. No, it doesn't
Yeah, like I
stand in
like
the
it.
season,
It's just
but
like
it's like
it
it's
kind of
pretty
washes
good.
off you when you finish watching.
It's pretty good though. Yeah, no,
It's competent. Yeah.
yeah.
I
No,
kind of
it's
wish more
pretty good.
authors that knew they had no fucking idea what's up with the kids these days would just use that shortcut to not have to write their teens like actual teens at the time.
yeah, that's what I'm
Anyway.
thinking, Alex. I like the fact that like they don't know how to write for teens. This is not a cutting edge shonen.
And
for,
they
like,
don't pretend
hip
to. They're like,
folks.
yeah.
They just accept that this is like, hey, you like Inuyasha? Well, I'm still doing the same beats here, and it's like cool. I'm glad because I like yeah.
That's like a special trait. My dad works in the entertainment business, and like he jokes that his most unique trait is he's the only person that doesn't pretend that idea of what kids
Oh wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. The Mao manga started in 2019, so she started writing it when she was 62. Oh.
Yeah,
This is
that's
actually
what I'm saying. Is
a
this is
I'm
their
so
modern?
sorry.
Shonen.
I was assuming that this series was like 30 plus years old.
No,
I also thought it was like
Yeah,
newer, but
I'm
I just assumed like I had the wrong information when you said that.
me when I spread misinformation about my goats series. Apparently,
we're
Yeah.
gonna
She's
have
pretty
some
cool.
we're gonna
She's
have some
pretty
internal
cool.
critique because this is not in line with the Cultural Revolution that Mao Zedong started. This-
Can you imagine like
the
being
revision.
on Mao
Ready
with
for the
like
next
during the
one?
revolution, and Mao brings you in,
Thanks.
and then he starts yelling at like anime takes or the cultural equivalent.
Yeah.
I don't.
that sounds
All
like
right. What's next up?
I imagine
sounds like an
he yelled about
isekai.
stuff
It
that
sounds
wasn't
like
even
I was the villainous anime in the making.
What's
All
the
right.
villainous? in the
Next
making?
one.
Marriage
Marika's love
toxin.
meter malfunction.
Oh,
We're skipping.
we're
love meter?
skipping the bait.
Is this? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, is this gay bait?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
worse.
probably.
L-
Oh, this is
Lolicons.
the bait, the slop.
Lolicon
the slop,
Oh, okay.
the slop, yeah.
Bleh, bleh. Okay, no. Marriage toxin.
Marriage
Yes!
toxin.
Holy shit!
Marriage toxin. Yo, actually, Andre and I watched this.
We should actually before we get into it. Calliope, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen 3 episodes. I've seen it like the Shark Girl, and that I was cringing. I'm like, what is this? And it was like perfectly in line with what the show has set up for relationship dynamics.
There's only 4 episodes out at the moment, right, for the sub watchers.
Yes.
For the sake of content, which, as we all know, is far more important than false gods, I will allow you to spoil them for the sake of our discussion.
Well, in episode 3, they finish up the fight that started in episode 2, and he takes her
Yeah,
on
they
a
do
date.
finish the fight in episode 2, yeah.
He takes the girl he rescued on a date, or
Yeah,
Blondie?
he takes her on a date, and Kinoshiki follows him, and he rather,
Yeah.
and he helps him by I don't know, like trying to put Garo in the best position. Yeah, I didn't expect the show to be so fucking silly, and I kind of love that. I expected it to be a more serious spy show, but actually, it's more superhero-y with the way everyone's powers work. And
Yeah, the
it's
first episode really does not give you a good impression of what the rest of the show will be.
Yeah, because it starts, with the board of directors sitting on half-naked men, using them as chairs, and like one guy burns a bunch of his cigarettes on the guy he's sitting on the skin. But then it gets serious for a while. And it gets a little goofy at the end, but it caps off with a big action scene. Episode 1 is kind of all over the place.
Opening working better in a manga format, where
Yeah.
there's not a just endpoint just kind of flows in. So you're not having it segmented into its own block.
Yeah, but episode 2 is much better encapsulation
Much better.
because there's a lot of action. His character, Garrow's character, he's very, very funny and charming in a really
We
awkward
start to
way.
establish his relationship with the person. I remind you, he was ready to torture to death, like 24 hours ago.
Well, he had to hire him, so it's fine.
Yeah, so the thing that's also unique about this show is Kinosaki, obviously, and their gender is male, as
He is a
says.
guy who
Yeah.
dresses up to seduce people and take their money.
So I'm just curious, because the premise is that Kinosaki is supposed to hook Garou up with a person like a woman to marry, but like. Is Kinosaki the main love interest? That's what we're like confused about because
And
I wish he is, but I won't get my hopes up.
because
what I heard.
Yes, go
I
on.
have a report for people up to date with the manga. And the answer is they're still arguing about it.
So the manga's still continuing, so we don't know if Garou and Kinosaki's like
we don't know
the
who the
main...
end game is, but she's still a candidate. I'm sure that they're still a candidate.
Yeah,
I don't know, because in episode 3, there's a throwaway line that makes it seem like that maybe Garou isn't sure if he does like Kinosaki, and it's like, I don't know.
I kind of hope this goes in the direction of after like going through.
I'm kind of worried because like I really hope like because I like their dynamic so far. I like them as friends, but I really hope the show doesn't like fumble their interactions by making it awkward.
I should probably like give the primer that like the reason he's looking for a wife is his sister is a lesbian, and their grandparents like, we need an heir. And he's like, as a straight man, it'll be easier for me like to find a partner.
That's like extremely.
Yeah. Well, it's funny his sister doesn't show up after episode 1, and I'm kind of like,
but like she's the reason why he's motivated.
yeah,
and, like,
she's.
It would be really interesting if like after going through all these girls, he discovers like that he's gay, and like fuck, we gotta deal with our grandma. Like I think that'd be a fun development for the show.
That would be awesome. That would be fucking awesome.
Like, the whole
they
reason
turn on the
hey, you found true
matriarchy.
love. I'll have an easier time. But if, like they're both gay, and they have to fight their grandparents. I think that'd be a fun like direction.
I don't think it's that based, but I would love if it did that.
It could secretly just be that based, and we just don't know it yet. If
I couldn't.
we don't know the end game. If we don't know the end game, we can't review. We don't know. How
we have no idea where
is.
Marriage Toxin is going. So far,
It could be a Moriarty. It could be a Moriarty season 2 before the last 2 episodes, or it could be a Moriarty season 2 last 2 episodes.
It's just like It's just like Spy Family, where the end game is pushed back again and again. Because if you had the end game, the show would just end. So you never have the end game because people are watching and eating it up. So you just never hit the end game stage. You never like Spy X Family. They never get together. And it's going to be the same with Marriage Toxin.
Yeah.
I hope
right.
not.
I hope not.
God.
Yeah, no. My God, there's like Stranger Things. I'm like to compare that to, and I'm like,
I mean, well, like with the formula in Marriage Toxin, they could probably do it forever. They just have like fight a different person and have Garou meet up with a different girl.
And then the date goes really weird because they're really into sharks, and you're wearing a shark theme hat, doing shark trivia. And you're like, maybe she's not for me. Like I thought, like we had something, but
have been super fucking weird.
I hope they run this so into the ground. The plot point of him questioning if he's really straight after going through these many candidates.
You know, I think actually we may not be taking the show as it is, because I'm just thinking about it. It's like it seems to be comedy first at points, so. I think they just want you to go along for the wild ride. I think maybe we're stressing too much about.
Have like, but points for its possibility of going super woke. It's a show with like the premise being he's got to get his.
All right, let's just continue. I think we already kind of laid that out. Killed again.
I think there's evidence it could go super woke.
I don't think anyone's seen that. How about Needy
Killed
Girl?
again, Mr. Detective. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alex, did you see Needy Girl Overdose?
Oh wait, I I meant to watch that.
I've been made aware that Media Girls Overload really badly was to be this generation's lane, and I'm like, there's no fucking way I can watch that weekly. This is gonna have to wait till this whole thing's out.
Oh, okay. So
I meant
You
to
can't
watch
watch
that.
fucking Lane weekly. It was to be Lane really bad. So not a show
No,
you can take
Interesting.
passively pay attention to.
I have no idea what Alex
okay.
is talking
Have
about.
you seen it,
but
Calliope?
okay.
No, I just wanted to hear that it's the next lane. Good enough for me.
Okay.
All right, I'm excited to talk about Nippon Sengoku. It's confusing because it's not called Sengoku; it's called Sangoku because there's 3 nations in this setting that are fighting against each other.
This
So it's
absolutely
San for
fucked me
3.
up in the naming convention.
Yeah, it's San for 3 nations in the premise. It's not Sengoku like it should be.
Yeah, no, I got completely fucked up by this. Yeah.
So this is you just gotta watch the first opening, like the first like minute of the premise, because it's eerily like this is like where history is actually heading. Like a major point made by like one of the episodes is that men move through history like water or something along those lines. That like history is water and can move in all these directions of
Like the current or whatever. it can
people's
change
fates and
direction.
like political trajectories just are a current. And as the show's arguing that you need like a genius tactician and like the like Romance of the Three Kingdoms type way of dictating like the actions of people. In this case,
Well,
like
that did not go the direction I thought that was.
in this case, the main character,
thought-
like Ataro, like grows up in a village. Like everything's been sent back in time after a nuclear war, basically, and it like all the production shut down and global revolutions. That they're basically back in the warring period of Japan because no one has the tech that they used to. Like they're gonna like ride horses to battle like samurai. Like it's a really cool premise there, but.
So they'll get annihilated.
Yeah, someone will like pull out like the one machine gun or
guns,
something.
Like they get annihilated. It's like
Why are they riding horses? Like, I understand.
It's because
microchips and shit like that would be hard to like build, but like there'd be plenty of people like that know from the ground up how to build a car.
No, they would know that, Alex. But the problem is everything's been blown up to the point. Everything got set on fire and blown up to the point that they can't produce tanks. They don't have the resources and production capacity of industrialization to do so, because the main character is focused on expanding agriculture. Like that's the best they can manage is growing food because people can't even eat enough since everything got sent into the nuclear.
I think we were
Anyway,
Is it okay?
Yeah,
the premise
Calliope's the
isn't
only one who's
supposed to
seen
be
it.
realistic. It's supposed to just like suspend your disbelief that like in the future production got annihilated by war to the point where like we're sent back to like a previous point in history. You got to suspend your disbelief just a little bit, but it's just an exciting like high stakes.
Yeah, I don't buy after apocalypse. Restarting the industrial revolution wouldn't be priority number 1 for any society that doesn't go extinct.
Well, the reason is because it's divided between 3 fighting factions, and we see
The actual industrial revolution was
I'm like, no, wait, no,
all right,
no.
fine, okay. Because Calliope's the only one who's seen it, and like Alex, you're getting like focusing on weird details.
Accept the premise. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, please. Can't
Rooster Fighter.
I am
a rooster fighter. What is this animal abuse?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is like an Adult Swim co-production thing. So
The premise of the show is take your shonen like story, but make them all inexplicably birds, and continue.
Okay.
no. So it seems like something that would get boring after episode 1, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
It's Naruto if the editor didn't tell them to not make them chickens.
told them to not make that. Okay.
No, it told him to not make him a lion.
The editor's like, hey, I don't think these chicken things are gonna sell very well. Maybe they should be like ninjas or something. Like people will actually no, it needs to be a rooster.
No, they made him a fox instead of a lion. But
Hey, now
anyway, Onagai. I don't know this.
Nobody
Demon
knows it.
Slayer.
900 users. Okay, let's go to
Gals
otaku.
can't be kind to otaku.
This show.
Sounds pretty milquetoast and forgettable.
Yeah, it just sounds like nerdy guy is friends with pretty girls, and that's the premise.
Let's go.
Another entry to the the dress up darling likes.
No, I think this is like
No,
not even good enough to be a dress up darling light. It just
No, I guess for a dress up darling like my childhood friend, the girl has to turn out to be a nerd.
for what
Alright,
it's worth,
anyway,
I'll probably watch it later, just to see it. Yeah.
Anyway, no, I think this next one is a second season.
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
the Angel
Second
Next Door
season.
spoils me rotten too. I don't know. This,
Yeah,
second
let's skip it
season,
for the same
that's the second
reasons. Same thing with the next one too.
the klutzy class
the
monitor
only
and the
thing
girl
I
with
know
the
about
short
this
skirt.
season-
Okay.
The only thing I know
This
that interests me.
I
The one thing I know that's
totally
interesting about the Angel show is the first season ended with the couple actually getting together. So
Oh,
I
Good
guess
for
you can
them.
enjoy them actually being a couple in this season.
unless they inexplicably break up.
it's just like
Yeah.
Dr. Stone. It's the victory lap season. There's no reason for this season to exist other than a victory lap. Just around the premises.
I mean, from the vibe I get from the show, is diabetes pilled, so I don't think it'd go in that direction.
then.
Alright.
All right, what's next?
Over-tweeting shit.
ReZero season 4.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Rezu.
Actually, yeah, no, actually.
Can you believe I was a Ray Zero hater for like 2 seasons, and then season 3, I'm like, hey, this isn't so bad. This isn't so bad.
This is actually pretty good.
This is actually really good. It took 2 seasons to like finally grow on me. I think it's Subaru, but once you vibe with Subaru, once you like him, it's like, yo, Ray Zero.
Yeah. I understand him.
Crikey, you fucking poser. It took you 3 seasons to get into it.
3 seasons. Here's the ultimate brother on this. But I'm
No,
like,
if you're
yo,
not into it
what
by
do
the
you
end of
think so
season 1,
far?
there's something wrong.
I think he was in the middle of like the trials in that town where I left off. Where you had like
Yeah, season
the
2.
magic high school. So like I got a bit to catch up with.
Yeah, you do. But I'm like, Calliope, this is my big struggle with you. I'm like, yeah, no, what do you think of season 4 so far?
I think so
I'm
far.
like, I know
it's-
what happens later on too. So I'm like, oh yeah.
Let Clappy talk, honey.
I can already tell it's heading in a good direction. It seems like this is more like even psychological than even the previous seasons, and those have been like very like obsessed with how like Subaru thinks and
Okay,
whatnot.
don't answer this question verbally. Just DM me the answer. Has Rem gotten woken up yet?
No.
Until this happens, we
Well, I feel
cannot
he's gonna follow
ping.
through on the second half of
We
this
cannot
Can I
ping
tell
Alex
Alex the
until that
thing?
happens.
Can I tell Alex the thing? Can I tell Alex the
Yeah,
thing?
you can.
This season is about rescuing Rem.
Yeah.
But does that
Yeah.
help Alex?
We'll see
Because it hasn't happened yet, so we have to ping Alex when it actually
hasn't happened
happens.
yet.
I don't know.
That's what the season's about. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, that's.
I don't know. It's hard to talk about a 4th season, but I don't know. 'Cause every time we come back to ReZero, I'm just reminded how much I love these characters. Like, I don't know, like Subaru, Amelia, Biko, all those guys. I don't know.
And
They're
like
just endlessly
brutal
charming.
like suffering they like endure. Like yeah.
Yeah, no Reinhardt this season. I don't think.
Yeah,
'cause he's
no,
not
we have
with the group.
Julius this season. Yeah, it's Julius this season.
I remember kind of like being super bummed out that Rem is gone and like Rem a lot, but it's been long enough. I don't remember why I liked Rem.
You
I
liked
mean,
her because of episode 18. Like, because she had like the biggest monologue ever. Yeah, no, I'm
Yes,
like,
the part where she says the name of the show.
Yeah.
I think that fucking
yeah,
like
'cause she
crazy
named
to
Or
say-
name
Oh, yeah.
drop.
Canonically, from the What If books, the best timeline for Shuru is if he accepted to that proposal.
I
Well,
believe it. I
obviously.
believe it. Subaru,
Probably.
you really
He
messed
goes
up.
through
The
some
only
shit. He
problem
goes through some
being
shit.
that when he eventually dies of old age, he immediately gets teleported back, unbirthing all his children. Like that would suck.
yeah.
After, like,
Anyway. Anyway.
Of the show.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, did that really happen in the if book, Alex?
No, it doesn't happen. But the authors confirmed on Twitter that is the inevitable thing that will happen.
No.
If it continued on to
That's hilarious.
old age by death, which would take a
And-
long
But, like,
time.
We have
You know,
another
anyways,
reincarnation show. Yeah.
Titles of reincarnation.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's terrifying.
Honey, stop talking about
This is the
ReZero.
anime Hitler one, right?
What?
What?
So-
Wait,
I
what?
heard hype about a show where anime girl Hitler's reincarnated, and a bunch of other people are reincarnated, and they all got to team up to kill
You're talking
anime
about
girl Hitler.
titles of reincarnation.
Teenage
You're talking about
Boy.
titles of reincarnation. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so this is a different reincarnation.
No, Alex is
superpower.
right. There's a character supporting cast named Adolf
Yeah,
Hitler.
there is. Yeah, no, Alex is
Oh,
actually
no.
not speaking.
I think they're the
shit.
villain,
yeah, no,
but
I'm like,
maybe
I
not.
Actually know
Maybe
what
not.
How is
Maybe
this
not.
one under my radar?
Uh,
I didn't realize this came out already. I've been like hyped to see how the fuck they do anime Hitler and what her history-based superpowers are. Like, does she get stronger the more diverse the group she's fighting?
I don't think she does
I'm-
actually.
I mean, Nugent gets like.
is she the one in the
four-headed gravity
wheelchair in
powers.
this?
Yeah,
No,
she's
that's
all
new
fucked up.
John V. Newman. There's a supporting character. They haven't even.
Yeah,
They don't even have an
they
anime
will.
picture yet, but they are
Your
very.
superpowers is based off of like your history. So like,
Yeah, no, they're all.
Okay,
Yeah,
Alex,
they're-
you're not even talking about the show. You're talking about something that doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about the
Oh, I
high school
see it.
show. I didn't
I
realize
see
it
it.
came out.
I see it. Yep, I see it. Oh, there she is. Yep,
Yeah,
with the
Told you I wasn't
swastika
lying.
on her hat. Okay, let's move on.
I didn't mean to check that out. I
Yeah.
didn't know when it came out.
I
Oh,
watched
great.
the first episode.
Oh, great! The
Like-
first episode, they kill like
Okay.
Vlad the Impaler, and they're like, haha,
They
we
do kill Vlad
defeated
the Impaler.
one of the
Yeah.
villains of
But I
history,
like-
Vlad the Impaler, and I'm like, wow, that was super riveting. Nice. I think we're
it's not
dropping.
like I
it.
haven't seen this done in anything other than like
Mm.
anime.
I-
Fate
just-
doesn't have a monopoly.
Just watch
on the
Hellsing.
big
Just watch
concept.
Hellsing Abridged if this is what you're going for. Okay.
Just watch Hellsing, right? Exactly. Just watch Hellsing. Yeah.
Okay,
All right. I think
even a replica can fall in love. What is this?
I lost my.
So I have a history of the show. Okay.
Even
I
a
was gonna
replica?
check it out. I'm like, this should be fun.
Yeah.
And then I read the description more clearly after clicking on it. I'm like, oh, this isn't about robots. It's about like magic.
Like a magic
Magic
shadow
becoming
replica,
doppelganger.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh. And then I proceeded to not watch the show after discovering it was not, in fact, about AI.
Okay.
I think it could be
Okay.
exactly as Alex is saying that they were AI robots and it would still work and it'd just be better than magic.
Okay, so basically the premise is
Yeah,
a girl
robots, yeah.
through magic makes a copy of herself because she's a lazy piece of shit. But then like that
No,
copy,
actually,
you know,
according to the plot, that is actually what happened. She's just
that's
lazy.
literally the
She
plot.
doesn't want to go
But
to
that
class.
copy,
Yeah.
while doing all the shit she doesn't, want to do, forms a relationship with a guy. And I guess like the implications of creating sapient beings to like do your manual labor, I'm assuming, is not examined.
Hmm. I don't know. It doesn't sound like any of us have seen it, so I think we were just
Yeah,
yapping
none
about
of us
the
have seen
premise
this.
written here.
Yeah, we just have the premise. Yeah, that's all. All right, let's move on.
I was skipping really Kuma. This sounds like a kid's thing.
I have a question for you all. This is all very important, okay? For on the record.
Hey,
How confident are you out of like 99% to 100% that there's some producer scheming shit going on explaining how they've been getting after the ends now having a season 2?
wait, I did not understand your question at all. Hold up.
Did none of you see the producers?
No. What are you talking about?
Fuck, this joke's fall apart if you don't know the
I'm
reference.
completely baffled by what you're
Producers is a
saying.
story about some producers. They're attempting to steal a bunch of money by gathering a bunch of money for a play that will be so bad that it will be forced to
Look
close.
at the plot of the producers. What the
I'm
fuck are
saying
you
this show is
talking
shit.
about?
But I'm
No,
saying, like the producers is like people like trying to
I think
scam money
Alex.
and
I think it does. This show doesn't even deserve the effort you're putting into making your joke. I think we need to skip this.
I think it is
understand
funny.
it,
I
it's
think
not
it is.
right.
I think it is
The
funny. I think
plot
this
of the
show might
producers to
literally
make
be
them
like a
worse flavor.
grand scale tax evasion or something. Ken, to a
Yeah, that's the
scene.
thing. Like, what?
I don't know. How much AI have they used to
scam is
make it?
responsible for this being the first
Not
season?
enough. Not
How
enough.
much, how much AI have they used to make this?
Alex, I think you've been lost in like a lot of the producers where they're like trying to make the worst play ever.
Alright.
I
Nobody
know.
will-
That's the reference I'm making.
No,
A
I
similar
know.
production made
Enough
this.
about the
Enough.
producers. Stop.
Okay, we're talking about anime, not old movies.
Yeah.
The strongest job is apparently, I don't know, it just looks like Isekai Sloth.
Let's just
I
get-
like the big dog man with the goofy face, but it just looks boring.
Yes, it does. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Yeah,
Agents
this
of
is,
the Four Seasons, Dance of the Spring. I wasn't really hooked on the first episode, but it looks pretty, and I might continue. It looks gorgeous.
It got a
That's
dub.
the show I meant to watch, but I did not.
Yeah, I also
What's the
didn't
show
watch this.
about? I never got around to checking it out. But
We
you just
don't-
recently started
we
getting
haven't-
dub.
It seems to be about the personification of the seasons.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't
the
know.
seasons
Yeah,
become
the-
people, and because they're people, they have to visit places and bring their season to that place or something crazy. So I don't know. The art style is pretty gorgeous.
Witch
the studio's
Studio.
Wit Studio, so it kind of looks pretty
I know,
good.
so it
and
looks pretty
competent.
nice, yeah.
But I don't know if it's like super interesting, other than it looks a little pretty. So I don't know.
I haven't
It's
watched.
kind of a shame none of us watched it. It's,
I watched
wanted to
a little
watch
half
that.
of the first episode, and the setting's like a really snowy town. They're like climbing the mountain to the shrine to do like a ritual, and it's like a relaxing, but
I feel this is like the one show we kind of missed on.
other than
Yeah.
that,
Just, like didn't watch.
it,
Yeah.
Okay, but like realistically, there's no way there's the appropriate armies following these seasons around all the time.
Like, no,
If they
stop.
get
Alex,
fucking
don't.
both of the world ends.
Stop. Please.
Alex, don't. No,
I don't think they're like as big
I
a
think
deal
you're
as
losing.
like this.
All right. Snowball Earth. What was this?
Oh, I actually watched this.
Is this a
Oh.
Mecha?
Snowball Earth.
Yeah.
Winter will watch
it's
any
alright,
mecha.
I
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Calliope knows. I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. This show's okay. I'm like, it's not anything like stand out though, but I'm like, it's okay. Like, it's like watchable. I'm like, you won't cringe too hard, but yeah.
Honestly, that's
That's the worst
That-
thing a
that-
show can be. Yeah.
that,
What do you
that's
mean
better than a lot of the
worse?
stuff on this list.
That you can't cringe.
It's the bare minimum for
There's
Winter
a
to
reason
add to their
why the
list
Barbarian
of
show we
every
talked about
mecha show
later
I've
is
watched.
getting more watches, but like mid shows aren't.
All right. Pardon the intrusion. I'm home. What is this?
Oh, yeah, what the fuck is this, actually? Oh,
This
shit.
is
I
a
just fucked up.
wacky comedy about an otaku girl who happens to live next to her favorite author and some other guy that through
Oh.
wacky coincidences all have holes in their walls.
Oh
connecting
my
all
god,
their
it's
apartments
Tatami Galaxy, the expanded universe of two boyfriends.
Yeah. No, I was kind of interested until I scrolled down and saw the girl in the middle. I thought it was about the two guys. I was like, oh, okay.
Now, if it hasn't ended, we still have a route to explore, and that would make it infinitely better. But
I don't think it's about the girl. I think this is like
because when you think about it, like
Comedy trio.
conceptually, if her room is connected by two holes of two guys, and she just happens to be in the middle, she's in the way. She's the obstacle, and
Oh my fucking god, that's so dark.
the real route is
God forbid women live in apartments.
no. She's just a tunnel for the two guys to meet up. Their rooms are connected, so she's just an observer.
Fuck that. No.
I think it would be
yeah,
I would
funny
like
if
that
the
to get
show was
canceled,
about.
so
I think
I'm
it would.
gonna
I
proceed
think
to
it
do
would.
none
I
of the
think it
following
would.
jokes that came to mind.
I think it would be funnier if the show was about her helping them hook up, but I don't think that's what it's about. Although, no, I don't want to judge it because I haven't seen it. But
All right.
Slime Isekai season 4.
Fourth
I don't know.
season. Okay. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
This got me to vaguely find where I left off of season 1 and be like, I guess I should continue this again. And I got one more episode in. Before
No,
going back
no,
to
Alex, you're a genius. I love this strategy. I also have only watched one episode of Slime Isekai. I need to at least watch 4 episodes. And then by the time season 5 comes out, I'll be on episode 5. And eventually, I'll catch up.
I'll be honest. I haven't watched any episodes of Slime Music.
No, doesn't this sound
I
fun?
watched most. I actually I think it was about and the same as Alex. I watched most of season 1 and I forgot where I was.
By the time season 24 comes out, we will have watched the first season in like in its entirety.
I don't know because I like Rimuru and some of the characters. I just don't think. I don't think the plot should have gotten as big as it did. But it's kind of hard when his power expands
knowing the
exponentially.
plot goes somewhere is like makes me want to actually like continue. And then does it just like have an endless cycle of like not progressing anywhere from this town he set up?
No, I was going to say I would have preferred if it had been mostly about him just building up a town. But I guess I'm,
if it's
I
the
guess I'm the
town, it
weird
has
one.
like
I guess I'm the
about
weird
building
one.
up a town, not like they build the town and they just hang on the town.
All right. And the biggest show this season, Witch Hat Atelier.
This is my favorite show this season and my least favorite OP. My evidence of this is that I will shut the fuck up about this show. And when I watched the OP today, I realized I remembered literally none of it. I love
Your
this
least
show
favorite.
so.
Before you go, least favorite is a bit harsh because we saw the Barbarian opening and that one was barely counted as animation. Those were just static pictures being slid around
Slideshow.
in the editor. It was just like
Yeah, but I'm gonna remember that. I'm like, wow.
God, we did. No, but I'm like, no, Alex,
I
no,
guess,
you,
but
you can't be. No,
I don't like you
no,
saying it's your
Alex.
least favorite when it's so gorgeously animated, even if the song is like
It's
horribly
probably
generic.
fucked over by being attached to this show, which I love. It makes me feel like a child again.
Alex, yeah, no, I know. I'm so sorry.
I know you were, but the audience wasn't here for this conversation, so I have to repeat it.
But I'm like,
But the show- the
it's
opening
so
suffers from, like-
cringe for you, though, Alex.
Yeah, the opening does suffer. Honey, you can stop talking. The opening suffers from having generic fantasy music. If it had been like more like, even like they leaned in more into the whimsy or whatever, it would have been fun.
I don't think like what I want is even doable. Like it's achieved like such a specific reaction from me that like the only other thing that's caused from was Castle in the Sky to a certain extent making me actually like feel like a kid again while I'm watching it.
Yeah, and that's the big draw of the show.
Unquantifiable. I have no fucking idea how you achieve that in music video form.
No, yeah, because Witch Hat Atelier, it has a lot of
Yeah,
things going
no,
for it. It's a really well-made story with likable characters, a really great magic system, and amazing animation. Somehow brought to us by Bugs Film, the studio behind Zom 100.
Yeah, which
And
had
nothing
the
else.
Notorious. Yeah.
Yes,
notorious.
Zom 100, which suffered
Oh
from
wow,
production
they're
problems
they're
so
only
severe.
doing home runs here at that studio.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, no. In terms of the shows
I
they're
distinctly remember being worried about Zom 100 when we discussed it in the seasonal live stream years back, and I ended up being right, and I felt so bad because those last 3 episodes came out in December of that year
Oh,
because production got so bad.
they
But
were
Witch
good
Hat
episodes
hasn't-
too. I don't know if you've watched those 3 episodes, Andre, but at least it was
No,
like
we did.
a
We
fitting.
finished the show at the end.
It was a fitting
we finished
like
Tom.
couple sections of episodes to all air at the same time, though. It was exciting.
So I'll talk about something I really liked from the last episode. Like
Yes, the big
like,
dragon fight. Yeah.
The problem is like when I try to analyze the show, like to figure out why it like gets the reaction for me, like and it does, I can't figure out what it's doing. When I just look at the elements, but like something I really loved is showing off. What the fuck is the character's name?
Coco?
I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But her outside the box thinking of trying to make the dragon really comfortable, opposed to trying to fight it. Like
Yeah, that is very like children's story solution to a problem.
again,
It feels like a storybook turned into an anime, and
again,
it's
the way I described it is this makes me feel the way I remember feeling reading Harry Potter growing up.
Yeah.
This is
And think about how much better your kids will be off if you raise them on this show instead of Harry Potter. Like they'll be on the next, they'll be on another level.
Yeah.
They'll have no like emotional trauma of how
And
like
this
how Harry
one,
Potter turned out.
It's
Like
like
once they look back on
you
it.
have to
this
be
one,
hero.
unlike Harry
But
Potter,
it's
has their
gonna be a
Dumbledore equivalent be gay in the story.
Imagine if
imagine if you had
it's
a
actually
story.
good. If it was actually good, if it lived up to your expectations.
Really good.
Can you imagine your wizard mentor not just being confirmed to be gay on Twitter, but in the story? Insane.
No, I mean, if the story was really good.
By the way, this hasn't happened yet in the anime. I only know this because before I even watched the show,
I would rather you not tell
Chud's
us,
complaining
Alex.
about it.
Oh, you mean him being gay?
Yeah, this hasn't come up in the show yet. I just knew because like Chuds were trying to convince people not to watch the show because he's gay before it came out.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Honestly, that would probably sell more people on it.
I mean,
I didn't eat.
I hate that.
Chuds
I hate that.
Chuds can't think. So
Yeah, Chud's can't think. Oh my god, wait. Have we watched Chud? Oh my god.
I like how the Chuds are attacking the most popular show this season, so they're like instantly being proven wrong because whatever they're spouting is clearly not like lining up with reality at all.
That's just like a general trend. It's just like whatever you're
also,
saying is completely out of reality. It's like nobody thinks that. Yeah.
Something minor. I love the magical animals in the show. I love that the freaking Pegasuses have wings growing out of their heads instead of their backs, and I love the freaking brush buddy. He's adorable. The little white. It's like a combination between a moomin and a ferret. It's adorable.
I did see him and understand like, wow, if I was like 10, I would definitely have merchandise.
Any last comments about Witch Hat? It's kind of hard to talk about it for too long because it's everyone knows it.
I love this show so much, but unlike all the other shows, I can't figure out like I'm engaging like emotionally. So like, it's the show I've gotten the most out of the season and can articulate why I like it the least.
That is a bit hard for the live stream if you can't explain why you like it.
Yeah, that is kind of difficult. But I'm like, no, I really like the show. I love like how they cast the magic spells with ink and like how that like plays out. I'm like, I'm like,
it does finally answer the question in this universe, how you settle a wizard duel. Like, how do you power scale wizards? Like, why is one's magic being beaten the other? The better artist was the wizard duel.
Well, also preparation because the magic system is it sets a good foundation, but also they can do creative stuff with it because like they put the glyphs onto their clothes so they can fly around and
so
they don't have to draw in the
understandable reason for why one magician would be stronger than another instead of just being vaguely I do magic better. Scales up on their art skill.
I'm like my dinner has been ruined, but I'm like whatever, it's fine.
All right. Wisteria and Wand and Sword Season 2. Alex, you've only seen the first episode of this, right?
Yes, and I have to say, maybe the love interest will stop being the most annoying person ever. I'm rooting for his entire harem. Fuck the girl he likes.
Oh God, I can't believe you haven't seen episode 2. I can't spoil it for you, but oh my God.
So, I'm really like, oh shit, stuff's happening. With the David invasion at the end, I'm like, oh shit.
Maybe we should just skip this.
No, Alex, so much happens in episodes 2 and 3. It's insane. I can't tell you, so we have to move on. But yeah, Wisteria Season 2, really, really hype.
Wait, I just want to say, I still find it like, I did like another character pointing out like how annoying the blue hair girl is. Like, she's the magic pope, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. If she wants to be with this guy, like, instead of trying the ring competitions to time travel, just make him a noble. You can do that step of your finger. You can literally do anything.
How it works, Alex.
In a better world, this would be about Will dating Rosti and not Elfer. What's her name?
Oh my God, Alex. Yeah.
I'm just annoyed she clearly likes him, but not taking steps.
All right. Daemons of the Shadow Realm.
Anyone else watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Yo, everyone one's watching this.
So I have a weird thing to say about the opening. I think it's pretty good. Like if I was judging myself, I don't think it's a good opening for the show. I think it gives off too much of the direction the show's going. I don't think we should like.
That's why they
You
didn't
looking
play
for-
episode 1, Alex.
I know in episode 4, I should still be suspicious of his sister and the group she's with, and not be aware that eventually, they'll be doing poses together.
I don't know. The opening could still misdirect you. But no, I think everyone knows the big moment in episode 1, so we can just talk about it. The revelation that it's not set in feudal era Japan. The character has been growing up in a village hidden from the modern world.
I feel like this twist,
and it's revealed when they start attacking.
For nuking.
When they start attacking his village with helicopters and guns.
this manga's been out for a while, and I feel like this twist should be really obvious because of how long running it's been. But it honestly got me. The twist honestly got me.
Yeah. It's so good.
I didn't know anything about the
It's
manga.
because
it was made from the FMA lady.
Yeah, it's because it's made by the
So
Full Metal
when I saw the
Alchemist person
plane-
that you kind of just believe that they would just write a fantasy setting. You just believe like they're
Yeah,
gonna
but
live
when I
up
saw
to the premise.
plane, my assumption was this is one of those fantasy worlds with modern technology where everyone inexplicably still dresses old fashioned like.
No, that's
Nope,
not
it-
that's
Oh, I
not
know,
the
but
point.
that-
No,
I
no,
thought when I
don't
saw
yell
it,
at Alex. That was his assumption, but
Yeah.
because you don't see that twist coming at the start.
Yeah, no,
something
they
I
tricked
really,
you.
I've
They
that I-
tricked you.
yeah, something I really like is I like the characterization and the humor is really charming. I don't know, I
have a
really
mixed
like these
feeling
guys.
characterization, 'cause, like,
I loved Bun Bun when I'm like, oh my god.
I'm-
it's like
Well,
this
he's
is
not a character; he's just a
funny.
cute mascot.
I
But
know.
the bunny
the
is
just
other
feel
problem
like
I do
I love
have with the
Bun
show is I feel like our main guy is adjusting way too well to the modern world and all the information he's had. in the last few
I
days.
don't know about that,
No,
actually.
I mean, I'd agree if he was alone, but he has like 2 guardians and like
He has
a
like
bunch
2
of allies with him.
companions that have
Yeah,
been
and,
with
like,
him. Like,
They
this
might
is
not
like...
be new to us.
This would be
Everyone
combining
knows
of
he's got killed in front of him.
character.
I mean,
Like,
I mean, he did almost get arrested in the second episode for peeing out in public.
No,
So
that
he's
is
not doing that well.
Yeah.
That's like behaviorally
yeah,
not
no.
doing it. I mean,
But I'm
literally,
just like, this would be like completely about a fate character. Like, yeah, and I'm like, I don't know.
hey, if I drove out to the state next door and I discovered that my entire life it's been Star Trek everyone else and everyone's just made a practical joke of a really elaborate illusion that like it's like modern day here, that would fuck with my sense of reality for a while.
I think what makes
That's-
it work is that Arakawa has a tendency to write protagonists that are already like very prepared, like they're already equipped to deal with
They're
things.
like, yeah.
Like in
they're
Full Metal
like
Alchemist, you
hunters
already in the present time. I mean, I know we do like training flashbacks and development flashbacks, but Edward is already like the Full Metal Alchemist by the time we meet him, so he's already a competent fighter. The same with Yuru.
Yeah.
Yuru
I can
and
see that. It's like,
Yuru in this show is already a trained hunter, so it makes sense that a hunter is going to like adjust to their environment very quickly. So I don't think it's like offsetting as you think, because
I
the
think
hunter
that's
needs
cool.
to adjust to whatever situation. they
yeah,
end up in.
adjusting to
and that's a character
a
trait.
bear is not the same as like the equivalent in Cthulhu exists actually.
Yes,
No,
but
No, I
but they
agree with Calliope because Yuru, he is a lot better, as we saw in I think episode 4. He was a lot better in a situation where he had to fight people and strategize with the twin demons, rather than
I
just
just
him
find
learning
that-
what a
I just
cell
think,
phone
like,
was.
Learning
know,
that the entire day of the world's wrong just fuck with the
specific aspect. it's.
I just wish
If they speed up him adjusting to modern Japan, it's mostly for the comedy because there is a lot of comedy in watching him and the twins react to the real
line where they're like, "Oh my gosh, he escaped and he doesn't have health insurance. We need to get him back." That was hilarious.
You know what? That is fair.
That
the
was
tone-
great, yeah. Oh
The
my
tone
god.
that would come from taking like his response seriously, the way I'm suggesting, would not be comedic at all.
I think that's the problem, Alex. Yeah, I think
you're
that's
dwelling
the
too
problem.
much on something stupid, Alex. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, Alex. Yeah.
The point is that Arakawa's back in
agreeing with your
form.
point now that we
Where
talked it through.
Arakawa's not writing agriculture propaganda for the industry anymore. We got the classic shonen back in the anime form, and I'm here for it.
We have the shonen back. Yeah, that's the big point. Yeah.
No more agriculture propaganda.
hope that
Any,
I
Any last
30
comments
years
about
from now, it'd be really annoying, like the people that watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood when it came out, about being like, I was the original person for the new thing at the top of the charts. We can only hope.
All right, any last comments about Damon's?
If you're in dinner for me, and I'm like upset about that, but
Any last comments
I'm
about
really
Damon's?
looking forward to learning the obviously foreshadowed, very valid reasons his sister had for nuking that village.
It is kind of like a little like uncool that they just murdered an entire village of people. Yeah.
Yeah, but the way they're framed in like the opening and like
Yeah, I'm not sure about the motivations.
I think there'll be a reason.
I'm not sure about these
For it,
people's
though.
motivations yet. We have to watch more.
Oh, I don't think like there's a reason, especially as good calls like diegetically. This is just genre savvy.
All right. Well, I think we're
Yeah, and we just
we're
have
looking ahead because we've got Classroom of the Elite, a sequel season, I guess. Fourth season. There's an ecchi here, and then a second season
groping
again.
anime, and then second
Can I
season.
comment about
It looks
something
like
about
we'll finish the
this
stream.
show?
What show, Alex?
This Classroom of the Elite.
Oh no!
Or what about it? Oh, no.
I haven't watched
Alex,
that show.
you get 1 minute.
Yeah, I know. I
Do you
haven't
know
watched the
any
show.
other examples of like an adaptation deciding to focus all in on one girl, despite knowing ahead of time they're not actually the main girl of the story inexplicably? So
Does it do
super
that?
awkward and the actual main girl shows up.
Does it do that? It's kind of funny.
Yeah, the main girl like
That's
focuses
funny,
on all season one.
actually.
Just one
That's
of the characters.
hilarious, actually.
Not important. In the halfway through second season, the real main girl of this series shows up.
Maybe the show staff
Kind of
just like the first girl
hilarious,
better. I don't know.
actually. I'm like, yeah, no.
That does sound funny.
But
But it also sounds like a
Like,
mess.
did they just not get the memo that like she wasn't important in the plot?
I'm like, that sounds hilarious, but frustrating because you're like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, that does sound annoying to watch, but that does sound also funny.
They spent
Just
all this
shot in
focus
fade
on
away.
this show is not important at all.
I'm just
Okay.
like, you have this shadow protagonist.
Okay,
and I'm like,
Anyone watch this ecchi shit?
No,
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 that's why we're skipping
we're
it.
wrapping up,
No,
Alex.
yeah.
We're
Wait,
wrapping
no.
up. Let's talk about our favorite opening of the season. That's what we had to discuss.
No, Calliope. Wait. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, we should talk about the
do
openings
have,
and EDs, and then we can talk about the Barbarian show. We can talk about the Barbarian show at the end because that.
Oh, that has to be the end. There's no coming back after we start that.
Okay.
Even
Our
with Christmas and
favorite-
everything.
Everyone's favorite openings. I voted Akane Banashi.
I also second that and vote Akane no Bashi.
That's the comedy show, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rabbit.
it is.
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
third that vote?
Yep.
Okay, alright, so we can all vote for that, yeah.
Like
Alright.
they all go literally
Well, honey,
four for
you wanted to
zero,
vote for
4
Marriage
for 0.
Thompson?
Akane.
I
No,
think,
I did want to vote. No, wait, Alex, stop. Give us a
Yeah.
sec.
Yeah, you wanted Marriage Toxin.
Yes, I did watch Marriage Talk.
That's fair. It was my favorite until I rewatched the Akane opening, and I'm like, yeah, because Marriage Toxin is like an 8.5. Akane is like 9.5. It's almost a 10.
No, I think,
Yeah.
It's just slightly more polished, and it's a little more representative of the whole show. I think as a cohesive whole, as an opening, it's just better.
I would say was
than
my
Marriage Toxins.
second pick,
Even
but-
though the Marriage Toxin opening has not left my head at all. I can
No,
still
I
hear
think in the
their
Marriage
kiss
Toxin.
over and over.
in the context real people encounter OPs, Marriage Toxin wins. But the OPs in isolation, I think I have to give to the comedy show. Because the Marriage Toxin OP would be incomprehensible if you didn't see the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's intentional.
All right.
Emily.
And we spent so much time on openings. We didn't talk about EDs.
No, we didn't. Let's talk about EDs. Yeah.
Personally, I would. It's kind of cheating because each Nakamura episode has a different ED, but several of them diegetically have been implemented really cleverly. Specifically, episode 6, which is the big like character development moment, because the ED starts playing near the end during like the big confession scene, and then like it smoothly, because in the episode itself he's taking pictures of Hirose, and the ED itself is all the pictures he took in universe of Hirose as the song plays, and it's actually like really sweet. Shit had me crying. Shit had everyone else crying. So personally, I'd give it to Nakamura, just because of episode 6. Even though it's not fair because each episode has a different ED.
I'm
Yeah.
going to give it to that just for effort. As someone that never watches OTVs.
I haven't seen episode 6,
That's
but
fair.
I saw episode 3, and it's like a lo-fi beats to listen in the car to
Yes,
ending, and I'm like,
they're in the
it
car and
is.
it transitions
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
ED.
but I don't think I'd vote for the show until I saw episode 6 for endings.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I think it implements the EDs in such a creative way. I'd feel like dishonest not saying I would vote for it.
Yeah, I feel like if
But
more
also,
anime had that style of ending, it'd be better than whatever they do instead.
But also, I can't really remember
mean,
the other
probably,
EDs
you're
from this
right.
season. Like, I can remember bits
No,
and pieces.
actually,
Like, I know the
EDs are
Damon's ED
pretty good.
features
The
prominently
I
Demon's
the
ED is
like the
pretty
Demon's
catchy.
ending song. I stick
Yeah.
around for it. I stick around for
the
to listen to
Demon's
that one.
ending song is pretty catchy. It
Yeah.
sticks in your head. I'm like the Demon's ending. It sticks
I
in
think
your
I
head.
might vote for that show
Am
just because I do watch through it
I
the
the
whole
only
time.
one here that like is immediately ready to move to the next thing once credit starts?
Yes.
Well,
I think.
yeah,
Don't you tend to
obviously,
watch
are,
multiple episodes at once, Alex? No.
Yes, or in succession, a bunch of shows to keep track of. I'll go one to the next.
Okay, yeah, because Winter and I we always watch the EDs
Yeah, we always watch.
because we watch them week by
don't
week.
always watch it one after the next, but I usually watch like episodes in groups, so it's not one show. It'll be like a next gen ready planned after.
Yeah, I know.
I don't typically watch one episode of a thing.
Yeah, no, because like I was gonna say it's unfair to give it to Nakamura, but I genuinely because like I can't remember the other show's EDs, and because Nakamura uses it in such a creative way, it's like I think it deserves it just by effort.
No, yeah.
They
I
change
feel
it
like
every
all the
episode.
animators' hard work should be acknowledged.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and
they
you know
change it every
stylistically,
episode.
they're all '80s songs. Like, first, I'm just gonna say this on stream. When I was at Winter's house watching episode 5 of them, they fell asleep during Flight A Chinatown. Somehow, it made them start dozing off in their chair, and I was like, "Hey, wake up!"
I legit
The episode didn't bore them.
asleep.
The
No.
song just put them to sleep, and I'm like, "How?
I
How do you
legit
fall asleep
did
to
fall
Flight A Chinatown?"
I'm confirmed this did happen. I'm like, because I'm the person in question. I'm like, yeah, no, I did fall asleep.
Yeah, you sound like you're
Oh,
10 minutes from falling asleep there.
I know.
Before before we can move on to the last topic, I'm gonna need to refill my water. I'm gonna need it.
All right, go ahead.
Welcome in, everyone.
This has become the
Also,
outro.
content warnings.
Alex, magnificent show.
Oh my god, yeah.
For content warnings, I'm just gonna say think Berserk stuff.
Oh, it over.
Uh,
All right.
Right,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
Akane
to be
Banashi
fair-
gets best opening, and Go For It Nakamura gets best ED parentheses
Yeah,
S
yeah.
close parentheses.
yeah, no, I think that's totally fair. Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
You made an
I think
argument,
that's right.
but I still vote for Demons of the Shadows.
Oh my god.
That one doesn't have the cute dog
Shadow.
in it, but I don't
Wait,
know, I
that's
think-
why I liked it so much. There's the dog moment.
No, that's the second.
Well, I think like
place.
if because if episode 6, if the opening is so good, it got me crying, and I'm like, no, I'm dying on this hill.
No, but I am like.
No, I'll let you die. I'll let you have your award. But I haven't
Absolutely.
seen episode 6. I'm on episode 4, so I can't, from my
No,
perspective.
but I am like Demons of the Shadow Realm. Absolutely, it's like number 2, for sure.
Yes, because of the dog.
Yeah, because I actually remembered the Damon's ED, so I'm like, yeah, I could see why you would vote for it. I respect it, but I say
Yeah.
Nakamura.
I'm like, okay, no, I think that's totally fair. But I'm like, no, I vote for Demons. Yeah.
I guess it's a tie then, because I think Alex respected Nakamura's choice. So
Oh my god, what?
I got the big cup for a lot of fucking water.
Alex, what have you done?
Alex is about to tell us about barbarians. Alex, when you're ready, take it away.
So, Calliope, could you scroll back to the cover?
I love that you just ruined my entire dinner. But I'm like, oh, well, it's okay.
You're still eating? It's been 2 hours.
I know. No, I'm like, that's why my dinner's been ruined. Because I'm like, I can't eat my dinner now. And I'm like,
Why did
Yeah.
you schedule it like this?
Because Alex is literally
Enough.
what you're doing.
Alex.
Oh my god.
Alex,
So-
please tell us
Anyway,
about
yeah.
Hinekashi wa Babario no Yomi.
So, I'm assuming Calliope has up on screen the cover art. If you can click on it so people can get a good look. This looks like your average generic fantasy slop with a girl that found like a big tough husband and a quirky romance, right? Like that's the
Yes.
impression this cover gets, right? Just an average
That
like
is what I
really nice
think
isekai
looking
slop.
at this. Yes, Alex, I agree.
So imagine my surprise when it starts with her like terrified in a dungeon, realizing she's a prisoner of war, worrying she's going to be raped, and worrying about slavery.
Oh my god.
Realistically,
Is Goblin Slayer.
No,
God.
the tone is fucking insane. Okay, so then it cuts to, like the guy, and then like she thinks she's gonna be tortured for a bit, but then it turns out he just wants to marry her, which is also like insane tonal switch because like contextually like with this tone that we've been told to take seriously, it makes no sense for this to like.
Okay,
move,
so
like,
like, you're telling us when the show opens, like that you think that you should be genuinely scared for her. She's not like overreacting comically. She's like genuinely terrified.
It's kind of animated like shit, but like for a series, I could see you could imagine this being a Berserk type show. Its opening.
That is very jarring for the tone to change that swiftly. Then,
And then, like, I wasn't expecting boobs in this show. Where she starts imagining like what she's happening. Which was like, what the fuck. So then the guy comes in after like she thinks she's being tortured for a while, and like, it eventually gets the misunderstanding that he wants her as a wife. And like, I have no fucking idea how that goes because we then get a cutback to her and her kingdom, where she's like, we're all gonna fucking starve to death if we don't beat the barbarians at this war. And she's a big soldier lady. But everyone's like, I have no fucking idea why you're doing this. Even that princess lady, the princess warrior admire so much, disappeared on the battlefield. Fighting's clearly a man's job. And then she gets lectured to by a noblewoman about how the highest aspiration for women in her eyes is marriage and holding a household, okay? Insane tonal thing with like them lecturing her for only being allowed to be a warrior because of her noble privilege. Entertaining her delusionism. Insane again, like moving from like the thing we had before. And then like the next scene is her finding some robbers and like after understanding why they did it, giving them some stuff. And like give ideas, she has the idea of the poor. And then it kind of comes back to the modern day, where the main person is explaining that they genuinely want them to wife. It's not because they have a tradition of, kidnapping people to be wives. And I have no fucking idea where it goes from there. But I need to watch more of this. This is such a fascinating train wreck. This show, it's so engaging. I'm like, what? If you see something, I can't believe they're doing this.
Wait, you mean to say someone's in present time or something?
In present time, in present day. Yeah.
One of the people is in
I
a different time. Someone's in a different timeline.
I can report back to you.
Is there a different timeline, Alex, in this show?
Imagine that,
No,
Alex.
this is just a straight fantasy. This is just a fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure they're not in a separate timeline, or they're like not like in another world? Are you sure about that?
What do you mean separate time? It's just a fantasy setting.
See, Alex, the way you describe it, it just sounds nonsensical. Like, but looking at the summary, it's like she's forced to marry him, and she like overcomes her prejudice about the tribe. Like, what?
Is that the fucking direction this is going? Because like,
Yeah, apparently she is going
I have
to.
no idea what this is
She's going to
Apparently.
unlearn her racism, I guess.
She's going to
don't know.
fight for the
Give you an idea
Mongol
of the
Empire.
way,
What's going on?
Yeah, no, she's going to fight for like her Pocahontas status. Like, what's going on
give you
here?
an idea of the way the gender politics are portrayed. It reminded me of like certain trashy Conan the Barbarian likes.
Oh no.
The show is insane.
Yeah. No, like. Oh. No, I'm like,
Like,
you
it's
gotta.
so serious. Like, it's insane. A show like a Happy Go thing, like treating misogyny this seriously. Like, would you imagine with this cover that there'd be a scene with other noble women calling her like a crazy girl, only allowed to go on with this delusion because her parents? Would you expect that from this?
Alex, actually, hold up. The modern conception of like the nuclear family is like a very recent invention. Just so you know, in case you're
I
wondering.
don't know what that has to do with.
No,
Has to
but
do
I'm
with
like,
anything.
it does. But I'm like,
And, like,
right.
the thing that's the most insane about this show is like, so when he's explaining stuff and like, I can't tell what tone it's going for because like, if it was by itself, this scene, I'm like, I could see it being more of a comedy. But with all the other things established
think
around this,
that-
taking it
I think-
seriously, it's like not any better.
No, I think that just because you've only watched episode 1, it's like you can't get a better read for this show. I think that I assume that it's not as nonsensical as it goes on. It might actually end up being pretty
No,
boring.
this show. Okay, I can explain. This show is not nonsensical. The plot makes perfect sense. The total decisions are insane. So like the plot logically connects A to B. It's the reason you would tell like if someone gave you this plot, there is no reason someone look at the script and be like, this is the way we're gonna tell this story. It's insane.
So like you can't tell who this was made for, essentially.
Yeah, because I'm like, this isn't a comedy like your normal isekai thing. It's taking the misogyny way too realistically, and way too well thought out in the way like they're arguing the tension they're putting on it for like a thing that's just like a power thing for modern people. But it's also like has the things like he's a goofy guy, and I'm like, I have literally no idea where this is going. But
When
like
was this made, Alex?
now, there's only like 4 episodes out.
Oh. Wait, this
The
is
first jump
oh, hold up. No, that completely changes everything. I'm like,
No,
you
it's
said it's
fine,
a
it's
TV
fine, it's
series.
fine.
This is a seasonal roundup.
Okay.
My
Alright.
God.
I think that's
This
everything
show,
with
if you have the stomach, I can kind of recommend if you want like an experience that
if you want to baffle
good,
yourself,
but
I guess.
sure as fucking hell won't be a nothing burger.
I guess this wins most baffling.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Most
in the
jaw
order-
dropping show.
and watching the opening that was in the first episode, I'm like, is he gonna keep this the whole show?
It's like,
Is the show gonna be as confused about what it was to be the whole time?
All right. Before we, since I don't want the barbarian husband show to be the last thing we talk about, what show surprised you guys the most this season? I'd say Marriage Toxic for me. I did not expect to like it.
No, I think it's
Oh,
Nippon
Marriage
Sengoku for me. Gotta be.
Sengoku.
Marriage Toxin, actually. Yeah, no, Marriage
Yeah,
Toxin.
Marriage Toxic for me in winter. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
no, Marriage Toxin for sure. Yeah. I think that was like the dopest show that I.
And maybe we
not
will be surprised and
expected.
Gero will actually date Kinosaki, but
That would
If
be
that's
dope.
the end game,
My God, that
then
would be
we're
so
set.
dope.
We got a good series. If it's cops out, if you actually like one of the dates is actually the main heroine, that would I would drop the show if I heard about that.
I think at some point I'm gonna have to like show you guys this, and I understand your reaction. If someone described the point of events that I just did, I wouldn't believe them. I would just think they're describing it bad.
Alex, you literally described it bad.
No, I described it perfectly. The problem is it's insane.
enough.
No, Alex, you literally.
Yeah, I guess his description was perfect. It's the fact it's insensitive.
It's a baffling thing because I'm describing something that's baffling.
Okay.
Alex,
All right.
chill. Just chill. Just chill. Well, I'm like, that's life. I love you.
Okay.
See you for
Good night,
the
everyone.
next Ray Zero season because that's every time we do a seasonal live stream, Ray Zero is back. I feel like that's the trend.
I can't believe it.
It will be back next season, actually. That's
Well, that's
so
actually not
insane.
true. Didn't you guys do?
No, I'm like,
Witch Hat Atelier of the
Ray Zero
second
will be back next season, actually.
I need to see
think.
where the fucking barbarian show.
Last stream we
Yeah,
did.
last
I
word.
feel like we had teasers for the next Hero of Zero, so it was like a good enough reason to do a live stream.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
well,
shout
actually,
outs
no, what
to also
happened?
anime. I see them in chat right now. Clearly posting a lot of things. That was unaware of because I only now checked our actual YouTube thing.
We had
I didn't realize anyone
We
was
had one
watching.
chatter, and Alex wasn't even reading their chats.
Aw.
Not just a chatter,
And
a fellow
my
anime
dinner was
YouTuber.
fucking ruined because
Oh.
of this, and I'm like, oh
I'm
my
just taking
fucking
advantage
God.
to build some synergy with other leftist anime YouTubers.
You know, I think that we
That presents
focused
itself to
we
us.
focused so much on like the mediocre and bad stuff. We're kind of undersold. The season has been really, really good.
You know,
I-
this season's been dope.
because we've
Yo,
got
this
like
season's
some
been
like surprise
awesome.
hits, but also like some like really anticipated stuff like
Or like
Demons and
underrated,
Nakamura
like,
and Akane Banashi. They all had
yeah,
support
Well,
going
I
into
think
underrated
them.
it's kind of
shadow
like
shit.
kind of inherent
Yeah.
to the setup.
Yeah.
Because just by the nature of the thing, good
Yeah.
things will take much longer to like have anything of depth said about.
Yeah.
They can really be given like anything we have to get through with these things. Where the bad things are like typically confined enough that they can be talked about meaningfully.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, this
Unless you're
season's
the
great.
Barbarian show.
Enough. No. Stop.
I think going
Yeah,
by title is a
great
mistake
season.
because we have to witness shows that we would have otherwise have not been aware of because they'd be so far down on the list, and it would be better
Totally.
if we didn't know what the shaft of the anime season is, because the shaft is like what makes you.
there's
The
definitely
shaft
a
is
shaft
what makes
given to the
anime not worth
season.
getting into. But if you just look at
I'm
the
like,
good
but I'm
anime, it's
still
like, yeah,
the
I could be an
anime we
anime
came
fan.
for
We got like
was
Witch Hat
so
Atelier,
good.
which is Harry Potter if it wasn't problematic and was perfect and like
Yeah, no,
untouchable.
it's Harry Potter. Problematic, and I'm like, exactly. I'm like, yes.
I can't give a higher review than it made me remember what I felt like as a kid. I'm like, I think this is enough.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
it's kept
that
it
should
up.
be enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
It
the
hasn't had any
point.
It's
episode
not Harry
winners.
Potter. It's Harry Potter in
That's
remembrance.
the point. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.